too poor to be leaving. Got a job, but it ain't working. Got a ride, but it's been broken. Big dreams, but I keep hoping I can get my piece of the pie for the piece in me dies. You can take my voice, but I'm gonna keep preaching. You can break my arms, but I'm gonna keep reaching. You can cut the cord, but I'll just keep breathing. Can't kill the hope, cause I never stop believing. And don't sleep on me. Don't sleep on me. I know who I'm supposed to be. And I feel like I'm running in place. I'm frozen. Everything's staying the same. But I'm hoping that everything won't always be this way. No, everything won't always be this way. Don't sleep on me. Don't sleep on me. Don't sleep, no. Cause I'll be up, cause I don't give up, yeah. Don't sleep. Don't sleep on me. Don't sleep, said. Don't give up, I don't give up, no. Don't sleep on me. Don't sleep on me. Don't sleep. I'll be up, cause I never give up, yeah.
Happy Tuesday to everyone. I'm ready to bake and bake. I hope you are too. We're gonna make some of my original recipes tonight because we're in the week of the spoken word and my shit has funny names. I thought that would be cute. Before I get into what we're making, there are funny names in the week of the spoken word, like root chakra, a vegan roasted root vegetable dish. My pork butt, which is a braised pork shoulder moment. We'll learn about cuts. Don't worry, I got you. And my fucking kale vegan salad because it's healthy and you need to eat it. You just need to get it in your fucking body. It's disgusting, but you just need to do it. If you just do it like once a day, it compensates for the booze and everything else, theoretically.
Eat your fucking kale, kids.
Before we do that, let's introduce everyone here today. We have like quite a crew that's emerged, and I'm very excited about it. We've got some new faces like Ms. Allison. Say hello. Hello. Come on. Wave. And then she's helping us. And then Maggie, where are you at? Our social media fairy, and Chris. She's here. Wide shot again. You guys can just like, there you
There's
go.
Maggie. Let's go down and say hi to Chris.
Let's say hi to
in
Chris.
the sneaky studio.
Down
Hi,
in the
Chris.
booth. What's up, Chris? He's our OBS broadcaster. And then, of course, Cher Bear, our head of Bushwood Productions.
I forgot about me.
VJing live. Do you have your camera? There you go. With Venus looking over you. I love it.
Yes.
Okay, so everybody, tonight what we are making, a vegan roasted root vegetable dish called root chakra. I'm going to teach you a little trick to how to make a roasted vegetable dish have like a little more oomph, and it involves smoking wood chips. So if you are a barbecue person, we're going to take that concept and make it happen in our stove. I'm sorry, in our oven. It's fine. Don't worry. Don't yell at me. It gives really good flavor. We're going to go through it. I'll show you how to also like whack an egg on it for breakfast and make it non-vegan, but also still pretty healthy and delicious if that's how you roll. We're also going to do my braised pork shoulder. Braising takes a long time. It's slow cooking. We're going to learn how to do it not with the slow cookers, like the electronic ones, where you just stick everything in a pot and hope for the best. We're going to do it on the stove top in a cast iron pot because the flavors are better. And once you learn this technique, you can use it for pork shoulder, any kind of meats, and really for any kind of vegetable stews too, because we'll talk about the Maillard reaction, which is what happens when you sear shit. In part. Okay. And then we'll also make my fucking kale, like I said, healthy salad. I have a bunch of versions of fucking kale. So tonight we're going to learn fresh fucking kale. It's got some orange. Oh, do we have any oranges? Shit. Let me take some juice out of the freezer. This is why I do this, just in case you forget. We'll get that defrosting. No one needs to know.
Mama D's prepared
no
for
one needs
everything.
to know. Just run the water there. It's fine. Always good to have backup. But we need to actually get moving on our pork butt because we need to get that seared and then slow cooking in fluids in some chicken broth and some vegetables and a lot of other yummy spices as soon as possible so it can just cook this whole time. So what does that mean? we're gonna change our order of things to touch and just get straight to the meat. I want to get straight on some meat.
She has been alone for a long time.
Was that like the equivalent of a dad joke, but about dick? Is that what I just did?
Get on the meat, girl.
All right. I had to fish this out. Whoops. Did you just have me squatting like a little troll? Is that what was happening? Man, you gotta be like, suck it in.
I was seeing if we get some booty action.
Oh God. Well, who wasn't? But all right, I'm getting my fucking gloves. Whatever you're doing, meats. I don't like using plastic, but having some cooking gloves around is good for you. It keeps things a little more hygienic. It lets you move a little faster. It keeps you from contaminating fewer surfaces. Concepts we're all really pretty fluent in at this point in fucking COVID, huh? And I like to also use, because I am lucky enough to have a functioning dishwasher, even though she's not great, but it's fine. She's there. I appreciate her. I'll use a plastic cutting board for my meats and things so that I can put that into the dishwasher afterwards and make sure it gets extra super clean. You never want to put wood in the dishwasher. So just know that that's a thing. Why? Because wooden cutting boards are held together by glue, and glue will melt. It also changes the shape of the wood, the heat, and the moisture, and fuck up your board. That's why you don't do it. Same thing with wooden handle knives. Same principles at work. You're going to fuck your shit up. So no wood in the dishwasher. Okay, great. Great little lesson. Yay! Did everyone learn things? Yay!
I'm learning.
Yes.
You're getting
good.
your education here, girl. You
you're
don't need to go
so
to college.
Welcome. You don't. Not anymore. What, for a job? What jobs? All right, so Share Bear, we're going to have to queue up some visuals.
Okay.
Are you ready for this?
I'm ready. So what are we doing first?
We're going to talk about pork butt.
Okay.
So wouldn't it be so cute if pork butt were a cut that came from the actual ass of a pig? Instead, no, it doesn't. It's actually a cut of the shoulder. So can you get diagram of pork butt up? Here we go, piggy wiggy.
So the pork butt is...
Where is it?
Look at my giant fucking mouse. It's the shoulder.
Yeah. So the shoulder cut, when you buy pork shoulder, which is what we often think of when we're talking about braised pork, like carnitas or barbecue pulled pork, that is actually the lower kind of elbow portion of the fucking pork shoulder, the front legs. Okay. The top part is actually the pork butt. Now, I'm assuming they're calling it a butt because it's a pretty square cut of meat, and they're maybe thinking of like some old English shit where you like butt heads, no fucking like ram something. That's all I've got. That's all I've got. That's all I could think of. Keep coming back if that's cool.
Yeah.
So you're gonna get that cut. It's pretty inexpensive per pound. It's marbled pretty nicely, but it is a tough muscle, right? When we eat meat, we're usually eating the muscle of an animal when we're talking about poultry, fish, and meat. So yeah, think about it. Those pig shoulders, man, you know, they're moving a lot. It's not like the pork belly where you get the bacon from. They're not doing sit-ups, right? That muscle is all tender. That's why we make bacon and roast and slow cooked pork belly out of it. Yum. This is tough shit. So you're going to cook it really slowly for a long time so that the proteins break down. It falls apart. It's really soft and tender. General principle. So what I'm going to do now is cut this up. Now, when you buy a pork shoulder, you can do this pork shoulder or a pork butt. Pork butt's funnier. That's why we're doing it. You can, when you get them, they're quite big pieces of meat. So I'll usually, before, when I get home from the grocery store, I'll cut it up into like 3 portions usually, either the pork butt or the pork shoulder, and then freeze the other 2 if I'm going to go ahead and make some pork that night. And then you have it portioned and you can pull it out like a day or 2 in advance of using it, let it come up to fridge temp, and then cook your little fucking hearts out, you know? So what I'm doing now is I'm just cutting, like really big fat cubes, cutting it down. And what am I going to do with this? Well, this is where life diverges. You know, you have 2 choices when you're going to slow cook. You can use one of those little fucking electronic doohickeys. And I get it. Back when we all had to go to work, you know, you had to leave and pack a lunch.
Remember that.
Remember those? Remember jobs?
Remember money?
Remember money? How it was like such a thing. And now it's like, Okay.
Who needs that?
Hope some appears because I don't know what this circle of life is going to fucking hold in store for us if not. Okay, so what was I saying though?
You were talking about packing your lunch.
Oh yeah. You don't have to do that anymore. So in other words, you don't need to use that fucking like handy dandy appliance where you can just like plug it in at like 9 when you're gonna go hit rush hour traffic and go to work and then come home to like a nice slow cooked meal. You don't have Yes. It's like an aromatherapy device as well. You don't know. But you're not going to do that anymore because you're home and you can do it the old fucking fashioned way, which is really nice because it's more flavorful. And this is why. Okay, so here's all my big chunks of pork. I'm going to season it. When we say season, we mean salt and pepper almost always. Is this thing hitting? Is my mic hitting things? Or is that your mic?
It's hitting your ponytail a little. I just
Oh
said,
my
why not?
God. Is it hitting my disco ball earrings?
Those are
maybe?
cute.
I know Maggie picked them out.
Very nice, Maggie. I'm always a fan of using the disco ball earrings whenever possible.
That's why I have them. Okay, so I'm gonna salt and pepper these. You can use kosher salt, but I forgot to refill mine. So are we going to this stove
Sure,
camera?
yeah.
Hi.
Over to the stove.
So I'm salted. Can you see this? Should I back up?
Yeah, you can see it.
Oh,
It's good.
grab. Fab. Okay, so a bunch of salt. If you're really ahead of schedule, if you're doing like a home workday cooking situation, you're gonna do this part in the morning. And you're gonna salt this meat. You don't need to put pepper, but I'm totally going to because I love black pepper. In the morning, leave it uncovered in your fridge for several hours. Searing works better, which is what we're about to do, when there's not a lot of moisture, when there's not a lot of water. If there's water, you're not going to be searing, you're going to be steaming, just like on a really close contact level. All right. Searing is when the actual hot surface of your, in this case, cast iron pan is hitting the proteins, is hitting all the whatever you're adding it, and then it's heating up, and that's happening directly. There's a transfer of heat directly to the meat instead of with the water in between. Very important. Very important. If you're ever trying to brown something and it's not happening, that might be why. It also might be because it's not hot enough. That said, this is a good PSA moment, guys. PSA. When you sear anything, you're very likely to set off your smoke alarm. So to preclude this from happening, let's open some windows. We have cats, so we got to have like a cat guardian at the door here. Keep this open. All right. Everyone just watch for cats. Who needs the water gun? There, just beware of cats.
Allison,
Beware of pussy.
would you do the honors of shooting our cats if they try to leave?
I have a bazooka too. Super soaker. They think it's a game. I'm like, I'm not fucking around.
It's not a fucking game.
I'm gonna super soak your ass. They love it. They're fucking like, what?
I feel like they're bad on purpose sometimes because they like the attention of like being punished.
They absolutely do.
Yeah, they are masochists.
Totally.
Exactly.
You guys, I'm going to put the fan on. So this might fuck with our sound a little bit, but it's required. High fan. Always high fan. How bad is it? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
All right. So I'm going to get this naked cast iron Le Creuset. Not how you say it, but I like it. That's what my friend used to say, and that's what I'm going to say. Get it real hot. You don't need to have a fancy Le Creuset. I got it for 25% the cost, so don't even judge my ass. That's right. I find a bargain. Mama D finds bargains. Why are you taking? She's taking photos of me. It's very stressful. I know she's a social media. It doesn't mean it's not stressful. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Okay. Another thing to know is I'll come back to my stove thing. Sorry. Shari just has to kind of chase me around. It's funny. I'm just going to keep fucking with, no, I'm kidding. When you buy pork shoulder over pork butt, I actually bought pork shoulder because that's what I had in the freezer.
You dirty whore.
Lies.
But the butt is on the shoulder.
When you get pork shoulder, though, watch that ass. It comes with a slab of skin on it. Okay? If you are someone who likes chicharrones, which are or pork rinds, that is fried pork skin. So you want to buy the pork shoulder cut and you get a twofer. You can also dry it out. Is that, what are they doing? Construction? Jesus, hold on. It's fine. It's fine. I love them. It'll be great. Yeah, so you get, what did I say? 2 for 1? I don't know. Buy pork shoulder if you want pork skin. You can make dog treats. That's what I was thinking. Dry it out. Like, you know how they have like the pig ears and shit they do? Yeah. Did you ever have a dog who was like one of those who love them?
Oh, I worked at a pet food shop.
Oh my goodness. Oh my God. So educate us. What do they make fucking dog treats out of?
Okay, they make dog treats out of lots of old throwaway processed meats.
Which is the right thing.
Which is absolutely the right thing.
Don't waste. My God, we're killing an animal. You better fucking use it all. Jesus.
Lots of bull penis.
Wait, bull penis?
Bull penis. Pressed and braided.
Berated?
Yes.
Berated
Wait.
or berated?
Braided.
So that's
Oh,
what those
all right.
like
Fine.
braid. Yeah.
Bull dick. 100%.
That's great. They're
You heard it
bull
here
dick.
I'm getting
Thank you,
very distracted. Okay, back to this one. If you want to check if your naked pot is hot, look at that. I'm just going to go right in. I'm like, I got to get the penis imagery out of my mind. I feel like I'm 13 again.
Now you just have butt imagery.
You who?
Butt imagery. Pork
Oh.
butt.
Jesus Christ, keep me on track, people. All right, to check if your hot pot is hot enough. Yeah, hot pot, different. You can use some water and see how quickly it sears. You cannot do this if you have any fat or butter or oil in there, or you will regret that. I hope you already know what's going to happen. Like, you should know that by now. But if you don't try it.
You're gonna get
Okay, it's still not hot enough, but we're almost there. You'll start to see the mirages form. This is a good time to like maybe preheat the oven in advance. So I'm going to do that now on 400 for our roasted root chakra. It's also quite cold. Shari and I were quite cold today at the sneaky speakeasy. I kept shaking and shit. And I was like, I guess this means I have to fucking put on pants now. And I resent it. And I've had like a very disappointing day as a result of that.
Yeah, I know. It
Now
was
I gotta
sad.
like think about socks and my. I do love fleece robe.
I know.
do love a
Yo,
fleece
I
robe
washed my
moment.
fleece robe last night because I was like, I know it's about to get like cold up in
Fleece
this
robe
bitch.
season.
Yeah,
Motherfuckers.
it's time.
It's
I love
time.
it. Oh my god.
Yeah, big fan. We have a whole like closet of fleece robes by accident.
Yeah, we have spares for our
We have
gifts.
spares, and I clean them and keep them in rotation. Don't worry. Okay, I'm ready to go in on this. I'm ready to go in. So I did not salt this and dry it off in advance, which also has the added benefit of like brining and making the salt seep into the meat, which gives it more flavor, but it's fine. All right, there we go. It's pretty hot. Another thing that's going to drop the temperature of the surface area is if you crowd it, right? So don't crowd it yet, especially this first batch where you're probably putting it in too soon. I am. I can smell it. It's fine. So, yeah. Do you all need an overhead of this? Should I like hand hold, or is that a terrible idea?
I don't want you to drop that in.
I do not want me to
the
drop
fire.
it in too. How? What a coincidence. You got a near over. Fabulous. Do you want to like
Put on
call
the
in and
story.
like spotlight it, or is that ridiculous? Zoom.
Yeah. Do you have Zoom on your phone?
Zoom. Hey,
Awesome.
Sherry, what's our favorite part about Zoom? What you can't do on Zoom?
My favorite part about Zoom is you can't Zoom on Zoom. Like if you have a fucking phone camera calling into Zoom and you want to like zoom in so that you can show people shit up close,
Can't Zoom on Zoom.
you can't Zoom on Zoom. That's right.
I'm changing up this lighting moment.
I know
this
it is very
okay?
meta. It really
Is this
disappoints me,
okay?
honestly. Yeah, this is
You
okay.
know when you get a little, that's
I like
better,
that, yeah.
right?
That's
Oh my
good.
God, it was so, I felt like I was in prison. Again, no, I'm kidding.
Again.
Not yet.
After the COVID outbreak.
Yeah, yeah. All right, here's an important conversation, guys.
Okay, what is it?
Why am I saying you should fucking sear the meat over just throwing it all in a pot? Oh God, and letting it just straight up like cook in liquid. Anyone? I bet Chris knows downstairs, but I don't know if we got him on the sound.
He does not have a microphone, but he can.
All right, you know what? He's gonna have plenty of opportunities to participate in later episodes.
Yeah, we will have a mic for you down there. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
Chris. He's just
not
sitting there
a
like,
problem.
I know why, but I
Hold on.
can't say. He's giving us the knowing smile and nod.
He knows. He's like, I know, ding, ding, ding. He's like, ding, ding, ding. I messed up my first song. I have to do it again. Ready? Ding, ding, ding. Isn't that the most annoying thing you have ever heard? I hope. Okay, here's why we're searing. Can you hear me under the fan?
Yeah.
This is where you got to watch the fucking smoke alarm moment. So I'm going to open
God.
this and hope they don't have a jackhammer going still. Okay, the reason you want to brown it is because that browning thing we're talking about is called the Maillard reaction. It's named after the French scientist who discovered this process in, I think, 1912. What is it? Okay, it's separate from caramelization. I'll come back to that, which also browns your shit and is nice and happens. Okay, I looked this all up, so I'm ready. I think I'm ready for you guys. Maillard reaction is when you add heat and you lower moisture and amino acids or proteins are strains of amino acids, review, and sugars interact and create all of these weird other fucking molecules that are very unstable and kind of blendy, like a whole array of different kinds of things. And so those molecules, those wacky molecules that happen as a result of this process, named after the scientist Maillard, are really flavorful. And they kind of, they can be all over the place in terms of flavor. And so it's just this whole other level of flavor you can add to your meat. And if you skip the searing, if you skip this process achieved by searing and don't cause these chemical reactions between the amino acids, the proteins of the meat, and these sugars, these reducing sugars that happen naturally as well, or you can add a little bit of butter, which is better. But anyway, yeah. Then you lose out on all that flavor. So this is going to make for a more flavorful meat dish. So do this. If you can just fucking, it's not that much. It's going to take like a half an hour. You know, listen to your podcast, talk to someone like a psychopath on the internet. It's fine. All right. So just flip them around. And the point of this is not to cook the meat through. This meat's going to cook for a long time in a bunch of liquid. It's instead at a very high temperature to sear the outsides of these chunks you made. So, you know, the more outside, the more surface area you have, the longer it's going to take, but also the more opportunity you have to build these, to cause these reactions that will stick to the pan and then also stick to the meat. And then you're going to loosen all of that up through deglazing, a great process with an accompanying really good episode of South Park that I highly recommend to explain it all.
Oh, which one is that?
What? It's
What
called
episode?
creme fraiche.
Yeah, okay, that's what I
Spelled
thought.
creme fraiche. I'll bring it up like every other episode of Baker's Day because I think they have a very, like, there's a handful of episodes of South Park that I think are really fucking brilliant. Like, there's good stuff all around, but like, they're fucking brilliant. And that is one of them. It's a great American synthesis and it's hysterical. But yeah, deglaze. That's the process of loosening all this like kind of brown shit that we got going at the bottom of this pan from this reaction, as well as the reaction of caramelization, which is different. That's not between amino acids and sugars. That's between sugar and liquid, moisture and heat. And literally the chemical compounds change, the molecules change, and you start getting caramelization, which is also a browning and gives you a deeper flavors as well. And you don't just, Maillard reaction isn't just for meat. We're going to be achieving this also in the oven with our root chakra, root veg. Ooh. And this happens as well with baked goods when they get brown on the outside. It's that same process. It's that same interaction. And it's just quite lovely. Okay, so this stuff's getting pretty brown. And you're going to just put it all aside in a bowl as they cook. You're cooking it off and clearing out your pot. And then we're going to do more shit in the pot. So this is a one-pot method, technically. You need a couple of bowls. Who needs a bowl? There's not a bowl at a time. I feel like a 50s housewife when I smoke while I cook.
Oh, I love it.
And it makes me feel good because I'm so not a 50s housewife.
You have that dainty hand, like, to keep your smoke out of the food.
Oh, smells so fucking good. Whoop, come back. All right, next rounds. I've got like 2 rounds. Now, while this next round is happening, we're going to also fire off the rest of what we need for our pork butt. Our pork butt. Ah. What, when I said pork
he
butt?
heard pork.
I mean, he's smelling pork and he's like, When? If I'm good, maybe they'll give me some. What the fuck was I doing? I remember. Okay. So if you have a little prep blender, food processor, whatever, when we're making a braised dish like this is all going to cook down and break down so much. And if you're going to reduce the sauce afterwards, you're going to strain everything but the meat out anyway. You'll take the meat out and then strain like the vegetable components, spices, little bits that have fallen off. So it's like a nice smooth sauce. So this doesn't need to be a perfect cutting moment. This can be very like, just throw everything in a fucking thing, smash it, throw it in the pot. Okay. So what am I throwing in? Classics include some garlic, whatever, 5, 6, it doesn't matter. 5, 6 heads, some shallots. You could use onions instead. I just have a lot of shallots that are peeled that I'm running right now. So I'm gonna break them down a little bit so that they blend up nicely in here and I don't have any weird gnarly, like big old nasty chunks. You know, when you leave, you're like, I should have done that better. That looks like shit. Why is that one there sitting? It's like a little weird snaggletooth moment in your fucking puree. Not cool. Oh shit, man down. You don't need tons, thank you. But it doesn't matter. It's just going to impart flavor in that slow roast. And then I'm gonna pulse it here.
Pulse it, ladies.
Jesus Christ. Man down, sorry. Everything's searing nicely. Okay, there we go. Gorgeous. Now, I'm also, after I flip these, hey, Share Bear.
Yeah.
Is there a room temperature lager beer down there that I could have?
Yes, there is.
I'm going to do this a little more like Southwest. I'm going to use a beer to deglaze this.
I'm going to grab it. Give
How
me
you
one
like
sec.
that?
Don't move away from the stove.
All right. What else am I going to do? Oh, I'm not allowed to move because our VJ's gone. Stay there. Hold on. I'm coming back. I swear. I'm getting some bouillon and a thing out of the pantry. I'm coming. Oh my God, it's caught on my microphone. All right. It's fine. No one saw that.
Here you go.
Oh, thank you, Mamacita. I'll show you what it is when they start sponsoring us. Okay. What did I get? I got a fucking thing that I can put water in and pour easily. Pitcher, whatever. You're going to do a pretty large volume of this. We're preparing the cooking fluids. And I'm using bouillon, chicken bouillon. And I'm going to dissolve that, I don't know, like a tablespoon, in 4 cups of water. And I'm going to use a whisk to do that. Back to camera 1.
This is a ride. So, Dee, I have a question.
Oh, please.
How come you're not using the slow cooker?
Well, I was kind of talking about this because you lose out on the Maillard. I put that in the notes and she's just realizing because she was doing up the thing.
Okay.
No, it's fine. I appreciate that. We're working out the kinks, guys. But does anyone else want to take this, the Maillard reaction, and talk about that again? I'm kidding. We don't need to talk about that again. No, but that's why you get more flavors. There's a cat.
Gotcha.
Who's on fucking water gun duty? Yeah. You gave it. No, it's okay. I'm going to keep it on. It's fine. She's fine. She'll try it 15 more times. Don't even kid yourselves. Yeah. All right. This is almost done in here.
Mm-hmm.
It's looking good. We got some good browning. Fabulous.
Can you like show us up close a little bit?
Can she do it? Or should I do it?
Yeah, let me give it to you.
Oh, the Zoom link is the number of the meeting. Tell her offline.
Yeah, here.
This is private information.
If you're lucky enough, you might get it from us.
We only give this out to certain people. All right, this is done. Now I'm going to lower my fucking heat down a lot. Take it off the heat, actually. There you go. Relax. Oh, man, but I do want it under the hood. Because it is going to catch on fire, I mean. All right, meat. Oh, you want to see it? Look, yeah. Ooh, beautiful. Look at that. I'm taking it off. Look at all that beautiful Maillard reaction. Gorgeous, darling. It's gorgeous. Caramelization as well. Oh, my God. So I'm putting it in a little bowl. And now in this hot pan, I'm gonna add some oil. If I had some like pork fat reserved from like that fat back I was removing before, this would be the moment. And I'm gonna put in our pureed, one moment please. Not pureed, sorry. Coarsely chopped shallots and garlic. Fabulous. That's gonna all go in here. I didn't deglaze yet. I'm gonna build this first and then do it. Great. Beautiful. Put it back on the heat, nice and low. Move it around. Oh shit, you know what? I wanted to put a jalapeno in this too. Oh no, I know what I'll do. I grabbed a habanero from my garden. It's about time to rip up the garden here in New York almost. It's getting cold, it's getting chilly. Anyway, I have a beautiful habanero and I like to put those in any kind of stewed shit I do. Don't pierce the habanero and don't touch the inside of the habanero. Just don't do that ever. But the whole pepper, I think makes like a really nice, like low round heat. That's delicious. And one in during the 2-3 hours that it's going to simmer on your stove, don't fuck with it too much, is fine. It's delicious. It's not too hot. It's really, really, really good. Habaneros. I'm not doing that. 2 thumbs up. Yeah. Okay. Is this why we need help writing? So I don't do something like that ever again. All right, good. Now, if you wanted to get like more European, you could do a whole mirepoix moment, add in some celery and some carrots. I'm going to go a little more, like I said, Southwest, whatever. I mean, these are huge general. Yeah.
It does smell
garlic and
amazing.
shallots. I'm fucking with this a lot because it's a very, very, very hot pan. And we're not trying to like cook anything through here. We're just getting everything. All the juices are starting to come out of these guys. My shallots and my garlic. And now's a good time to add spice. I am so annoying. I'm so sorry for everyone. What kind of spices do I want to do? There's some black pepper in there. What's going on? There's some black pepper in there, and then you can do anything really, guys. You can do chile. I'm gonna do a little cumin. Yeah, I buy the big spices, but you can too. You can too. If you cook a lot, do that. It's not pretty, but it's practical. All right. Cumin are seeds, and this is ground cumin, so it's nice and powdery and pulverized. I'm gonna add a little bit of this. Let it toast a little bit on the stove. And then I'll do I want a little bit of cayenne. I know we're doing the habanero, but this adds some spice too. And honestly, you guys can do anything. I'm going to put some rosemary and some dried leaf herbs into the water once it's cooking too, into the fluids rather. That's all nice. All right, I'm gonna get this a little bit hotter now. Now that these have like gotten a little transparent and now spicy dirty. And I'm getting it hotter again because I'm going to deglaze this, like those bottom sticky bits with some beer.
Are you going to take a swig first?
And you want this to be hot because it's going to like steam off all the liquids or a lot of the liquids. We'll still add some more beer back in, but we want that process so it loosens everything off the bottom of the pan. So it goes in our sauce and we get the flavor. All right, I can hear it. It's getting there. Here we go. I'm doing like half a beer. It doesn't matter. And I'm scraping everything off. It looks disgusting, but it's fabulous. You can smell all these spices, the cumin that we add particularly. All right, guys, that's it. Now I'm going to put in my meat that's already partially cooked and browned. All the juices that came out as they sweat there. Gorgeous.
Yum.
Then I'm going to put in about 4 cups. You just want to cover it of the chicken stock. That was about right. Good job. All right. There's a lot of fluid here. You could put in a little more beer too if you wanted to have a bit of that flavor. and then you can just drink the rest of it. Shh, don't look. Now we can lower our fan down because this is just going to sit here and simmer. All right, so I'm going to keep it hot for a minute so that all those liquids can start to boil. Leave your cover a little bit off, and then when the steam starts boiling up, you're going to see that and know it's boiling. Lower it and cover it almost completely. Kind of depends. You want to keep enough liquid in there that everything's covered. That's the logic. But eventually you're going to want to thicken the sauce, reduce the sauce. That's an after the cooking process procedure. I got there. Okay. Now I'm going to clean up for a second and we're going to do some real mise en place for our other dishes. Mise. Shari, how you doing? How are things over there while I'm cleaning up?
Things are good. I'm just sitting back here with Maggie and she's filming me and I'm talking to her and talking to you at the same time. Allison just went to get us beers because that what's the word for that? Non-disclosed brand of beer that you were just pouring in there made me thirsty.
Fair.
It's like
that was a good crack we
beers.
achieved. That was a good like.
Yeah. Thank you, B. I'll do the can.
Baby, can we put on a little music for a second while I do dishes? Like take a 2 tunes to bake to break.
Yeah.
Who are we gonna hear from? You think?
I'm gonna start with some. Sorry, I'm cutting out. I'm gonna start with some nephew swap. We have a nice chill beat that I feel like will go with the whole mise en place thing because it's kind of like ASMR feely.
Is it gonna get us in the mood to mise?
Yeah, we're gonna get in the mood to
mise.
So this is called. Don't forget, I described it as a chill beat. It's called Chill Beat 2.
It's going pretty well.
Would have thought that me and you would be this close together.
You guys are listening to the funky, fresh sounds of Herbivores, who are one of our favorite local Bushwood bands. They're our friends. They've been on with us before. We love you, Herbivores. We love you.
And it hasn't changed. So I'm gonna be the man that you know that I can be. But baby, honestly, girl, you're so exclusive. But you're so elusive. Girl, you're so exclusive. But you're so elusive. I just wanna link with you because I'm into you. Just wanna do all the things that the lovers do. Girl, you're so exclusive. But you're so elusive.
Hi. We're back. Which one are we on? Are we on this?
Here we go.
Should we be on this guy? You guys, oh, is it backwards? No, they can see it, right?
They can see it forwards. Yeah, it's just you
So
who sees
weird,
it backwards.
you guys. This is so weird.
Don't read it from there. Read it from your thing.
I will. Okay. So you guys, when we're making things, it's good to get organized. Normally what we'll be doing on this show is making several different things in tandem. I'm partly trying to train you on how to get a lot of shit done at once and streamline and organize your workflow so that you can bang out good food for yourselves. It's healthy, sometimes not healthy. Let's be real. We made macaroni and cheese last week and I don't regret it. Okay, so for pork butt, what I've done on this board is I've written out all the kind of steps after we get everything prepped for each of the dishes, just so I kind of remind myself like a checklist of what I need to do. They're like my bullet points. And then on this guy, this is my mise list. This is what has to happen before I can do this. This is all the kind of chopping and measuring and whatever kind of pre-mixing I'm gonna do for each of the, and I have the columns here. I'm checking off for which of the 3 dishes I need things for. That's particularly gonna be a thing when you're prepping veg. A lot of the times you'll have some overlap, or spices or something like that. These are pretty independent, but we do have some overlap in the garlic, onion, shallots, chile world, to be expected. TBE. So let's consult this list real quick, see where we're at, update, cross some shit off. We seared the pork butt. We did the veg saute. We added the liquids and we're beginning the slow cook. All we have left later, once it's cooked, is to pull it apart. And then you can either leave it that way, like I said, strain all the liquid, and then take that liquid into a saucepan, take all that liquid, saute it for a while, and let some of the liquid just blow off it so it gets thicker. You can also add a roux if you want to use a liaison or a thickening component. Lots of options. So that's kind of like a sauce moment. Or strained or unstrained, you can put the pork after it's been slow cooked onto a baking sheet and then cook it at like 350, 400 for about 30 minutes. And you add a little bit of sauce at a time. It's going to start browning Maillard reaction and get a little crispy, like more of a crispy pork moment, right? That'll be helped even further if you have sugar in your sauce, like in a barbecue sauce moment, because you'll have also, in addition to the Maillard reaction, that other one that happens, caramelization from all the added refined sugar. Okay, so that's the story of the pork butt. We're gonna come back to her way later. Now we're moving on to our other two items. The salad, fucking kale, which is essentially kale, a little chopped shallot, some toasted almonds, sliced almonds if you're doing nuts. You can use whatever nut. I prefer this in this combination. And then the dressing, which I'll walk you through. And I also have a head of fennel, and I'm gonna probably shave that and put that in too. And I think it's gonna be a good decision. They were on sale for like $1 a head. Beautiful big fennel things. It's because there are a lot of Italians in my neighborhood, and they were like, you need them. Okay. That's a bad joke that I'm not going to explain unless there's an Italian person who writes it. Okay, root chakra, though, is kind of like the other entree moment, vegan. You can eat a lot of the fucking kale and make it your entree. I mean, God bless. I hope your jaws fucking hold up for that because it's so much chewing. But, like, knock yourself out. Add some protein. Delicious. I did scallops the other night. Gorgeous. Same dressing. Seared them in the same dressing. One-stop shopping. It was fantastic. It was good, right?
It was good. Oh, yeah.
She's like, I gotta add adjectives or she'll yell at me. Okay,
It
this
was
is boiling.
delicious.
Hold on. I'm getting to root chakra. Lowering my pork butt now. It's gonna just simmer. I'm gonna leave it slightly ajar because there's a lot of liquid in it. If I didn't have enough liquid in there, I'd probably just close it. All right, I'm back. So root chakra, we have to cut a lot of vegetables up. That's essentially our dish. I also have some mesquite wood chips from mesquite trees, right? And the wood's kind of wet, so it's not gonna catch on fire perfectly, but it's gonna catch a little bit on fire and smoke in our oven while we're cooking it and give all of these roasted vegetables this nice light smoked flavor that takes it to the next level. And it's easy to do. You can use any kind of wood. I also like it with hickory. I mean, whatever. Go get some wood chips. Knock yourself out. Experiment. It's fun. Emmy, I love it. My cat's trying. She's circling. She's gonna jump on me.
We need a baby's camera.
I know. We should put
keep
a little
forgetting about
GoPro on
that.
her head.
Oh my god.
Oh wait, she's going into her nook
Oh, we
underneath
can
where I
see-
have the
wait,
pots taken out. Can you see it?
I can make it happen.
You want to take that?
No. It's okay.
She's like, literally touch nothing or I'll kill you. There she is. She's so cute. She always goes under there. Don't worry, I rinsed the pots out. Water. Okay. After we do chop all the vegetables, we'll also make a little seasoning oil for them. So some olive oil infused with some herbs, salt and pepper. Great. Toss them around. That added oil will help them brown and get a little crispy while we're roasting them in the oven. Keeps the moisture in a little bit. And then on the side, the whole dish includes not only the roasted root veg, but also an avocado creamy kind of moment, vegan. We don't add anything. She's gonna literally jump up on me. She's, I'm trying to do a fucking show, Em. I say so much. I tried to do a TikTok today, guys, and I said 7,000 times. I was like, that's just what the fucking thing's gonna be about then. The crema, avocado, we'll mash it up. We'll show you how to do that. It's like a light guac moment. And then we'll do a little fresh herb salad with some olive oil, basically an extension of the seasoning oil that we're going to do, but a little more green. And we'll just drizzle that on top like a kind of like Mediterranean herb thing. I gotta move the cat. Give me a second. It'll be delicious. Okay, that's what we have to do. I know, Em, Jesus Christ. Go away. Oh my God, I love you so much, but it's really not the time. We're back. She's attacking me. Can you pet her or something? Allison's on it. Allison's on it. She's going to give her lovies. Now our mise list. Jesus Christ, that was long. This is a bunch of shit we're going to chop. So I have my checklist. I already did. The pork butt's done. So I'm just going to cross that off. But I need to cut up some garlic, some shallots, some chiles for a couple of the things. I've got to cut up and dice, large dice, all of these veggies. I'm not going to do a straight, like, perfect cube moment in my dicing because you waste a lot of vegetables and I'm not making like a stock or something with that. Although theoretically I could add it to the pork, but I'm not doing that. It's not that bad. I'm just gonna chop them up ruggedly. What do we call it? Rustically? Ruggedly, rustically, whatever. Same thing. So we don't waste anything. And then it's fine. It's pretty, you won't mind. And we'll get the other shit ready. And then we'll do the kale, which is just like I said, prepping the dressing, toasting the nuts. I've already done that, but I'll tell you when to do it. And then slicing up the kale, massaging it, tenderizing it, and then eating it. Yeah, let's do more tunes to bake too. Jesus Christ, I need to stop talking.
We're listening to Kenneth Takanami, New York City artist.
Take it away, VJ Share Bear.
Thank you. This song is called Two Dreamers.
Parsnip.
Wait, what is it?
Parsnip. Oh, it's so loud. Parsnip.
Surprise.
Carrot. Then you take these and okay. And then yams. I got a Korean yam. I got fucking red potatoes, some beets, root veg. Fucking knock yourself out. Learn about your favorite root veg. That's it. Music.
two dreamers. Every day you dream of home, and every day I dream of you.
Summertime fine, you're so fine. Like a 90-degree day in New York City. 90-degree day. Summertime fine, you're so fine. Like a 90-degree day in New York City. A 90-degree day. You make me feel like summer. You make me feel so right. You made me feel like I need to recreate this feeling my entire life. Summertime fine, you're so fine. Like a 90-degree day in New York City. 90-degree day. Summertime fine, you're
Okay,
so
we can do that.
fine.
But like,
90-degree day.
yo,
Maybe Allison, she can give you your like chart.
yeah.
90-degree
Yeah.
We can talk about astrology a little bit.
I think we're
Yeah.
talking about astrology.
Okay, so wait, let's like go through everyone's sign real quick.
Yeah, you guys, we thought this was important and we should include you guys in this
Yeah,
discussion.
we
So
just
we're
wanna
back.
share.
We're back. Yeah, what are y'all signs? Like, what is your sign?
Allison, what's your sign? She's an
Oh,
Aquarius. You can come on
gee.
camera if you want. I will like.
Kalash.
Or you can kind of talk into my mic a little bit.
Yeah.
So I'm like a fat Aquarius. I'm an Aquarius sun, moon, Mercury.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, stuff. And then there's like two generational planets in Aquarius, but those don't really matter.
Oh,
Well, they do, but like not like personally.
right. That's just like
Wow.
everyone your age, pretty much, and like a few years around you.
Yeah.
Like between 7 and 14 ish. It can go that high, you know. Yeah.
Cancer rising,
Cool.
Capricorn Venus,
Nice.
Pisces Mars.
I feel like they're just reading
Okay.
like a placemat from like a restaurant and just saying all the words on it. I don't know what's happening.
Well, okay.
What is happening? Explain to the layperson person what the fucking hell you were talking about there. just for
So
a second.
okay. Allison just told us that she's an Aquarius and she's a fat Aquarius, meaning she has a lot of Aquarian placemats. There you go.
What I say? Place. What is that?
So she has a bunch of Aquarius places in her chart. So your sun sign is kind of like your overall like personality. But when you meet people, you meet their rising sign, which is how they appear, you know? So if you're like sun and your rising are the same, then yeah, you can like summarize yourself in your rising sign. But Allison's rising sign is Cancer. So she is
that
an
mean you, like,
Aquarius.
Okay, Cancer. Sorry, bad joke. I don't know. What
No,
I'm
I
saying.
know everyone says that. They're like, I don't want to be a Cancer. That thinks I'm gonna
It's a
die. from
crab. What's with the
cancer."
crab?
We don't have any Cancers here, but we have Cancer friends.
Here's hoping.
No one here has any cancers. I can say that confidently. I don't know why I can.
Yeah, freaking out. Jesus.
Yeah,
I'm like, now I gotta go to the
stop talking
fucking
about
doctor.
that.
Shit.
I know, it's
Yeah.
like, where's the cancer?
Dude.
Please point it out to me. Yeah, every time your boobs hurt. Yeah, exactly. Like
Oh
every
my
time
God.
you're like, wait a second, where did this freckle come from? But yeah, so when you meet people, you meet your rising sign. That's what they say. I need to pick a new song.
All right, well, I'm gonna introduce this little seasoning moment I'm having
Go
over
ahead.
here. I'm putting in, this is what I'm going to dress the root chakra vegetables that are going to go roast in the oven. This is what I'm going to dress them with. So I have some rosemary. This is kind of the end of my herb garden, guys. Not the rosemary. The rosemary is like piney and sticks around, but so I'm putting some of that in with some shallot and some garlic and a jalapeno. So I did some rosemary. I'll do a little thyme. Takes a minute. Just think of that. Every time you have fresh herbs on your dish in a restaurant, some little fucker had to sit in the kitchen and peel them all off the fucking stems.
Seriously.
That morning. Every fucking time. Tip your people. Support your restaurants. It's dark times. It's dark times. Yeah, so I'm just putting some thyme in here. Lols. Also oregano. I have like a savage fucking oregano plant. This thing is huge. And it survived the winter and essentially neglect because I barely fucking remember to water this shit. It's very busy. I'm not good at plants yet. We're getting there. I'm working on it. So yeah, it's there. It's just like super virile, and I have a lot of oregano. I forget what I'm talking about, you guys. What is that? Is that them outside again? Okay, let's shut the window. Sorry, I heard things. I'm distracted. I'm really high at this point, guys. I know. Dressing, olive oil, great. Do we still have tunes on?
No, I can put these back on.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I'm putting in like probably a half a cup of olive oil. It doesn't matter. And then some salt. I'm using sea salt. Like a teaspoon. Getting a little prep blender like this is so nice. I got one with a few different size attachments, and if you're cooking a lot of food like this, especially side by side, it's very helpful. All right. So here's my little dressing. I've already started cutting some of this veg, so I'm going to move the stuff that's ready into a bowl where I will toss it all in that dressing. I just got some shishitos from the garden too. I'm gonna try those in there. Poblano's a nice choice with this. It's a nice roasted one. And then I've just got potatoes that again I'm gonna cut kind of like ruggedly, rustically, whichever you decide. Nothing too big. You want things to be about the same size so they cook at about the same speed. All of these different vegetables that we're throwing together and roasting in the same pan all have their own preferences and cook times to get to that like optimal place, but it'll be fine. They're variable. They're variation for this dish, but you can kind of work against the fact that they have different cook times by their cut size. Smaller the cut, usually the quicker they'll cook more quickly. Why is that? Because there's more surface area in contact with the hot air as compared to interior area or whatever the hell you call it. You guys, I'm too high. Is this boring?
No, you're not too high. You're doing great.
Okay. I don't know if I'm just being like too nerdy. I mean, what else am I supposed to do? I'm cutting fucking vegetables.
I love it. I've
Sweet
never seen
potatoes.
so much.
Shut up, Sherry.
I'm serious.
She's like, never mind. Wait, are you doing like a reading? What was happening?
Oh yeah, I was talking about astrology.
Oh,
yeah. Okay, so the reason that we brought up the astrology is we're talking about chakras today, right? Because Mama D's dish, her root veg dish that she's prepping now, is called root chakra. And I wanted to point out that each of the astrological signs are associated with a chakra. So the head is Aries, right? Because Aries is the first sign in the zodiac. And then it just goes down from there. So we're talking about our root chakras today. The root chakra is associated with Scorpio. And the root chakra is also associated with, you know, the sex organs, the endocrine system, whatever, right? Which, it happens to also be a very Scorpio trait. Like, we associate Aries with the head, and Aries are like, you know, the bull, right? And it just
Ram,
there.
please.
The ram, right? I'm sorry. Taurus is the bull. Oh, I'm being a bad astrologer. Anyway, she's like, I'm an Aries. Don't fucking misrepresent me. And I feel like because you named this dish root chakra, and it's the root vegetables, and it has this like smoky flavor, and it's very hearty, I think this is a fucking great fall dish, which is like very timely for today because it just feels like fall all of a sudden now.
It does.
Like, when did that happen?
Today.
Yeah, like today. Yeah, overnight. Exactly. And so, yeah, Scorpio is in the fall season. Scorpio is from October to November, like October 22nd, I think, to November 23rd. I don't remember. Those might not be the right dates, but it's around that time. And yeah, it's aptly named and a great fall dish. That's all I have to say. It lines up with the stars. You're welcome.
What's my reading today? Like, what kind of day was I supposed to have?
What kind of day were you supposed to have?
Yeah.
I don't even know what's happening in the stars right now because I'm a bad astrologer, honestly. Oh, right.
What the hell does that? I thought it was Venus.
Retrograde. No.
What the hell does this mean?
So when a planet's in retrograde, it means like, it's moving backwards in the sky essentially, because it normally goes one direction, right? And then it goes the other.
Oh yeah,
that has to do with like, I don't know. I don't know astronomy. Yeah. Yeah, it's the way we see it. Yeah. It's about like our rotation.
So what does that mean?
Whatever. So what that means is usually you'll have kind of like the negated effects of whatever that planet is associated with. And
all right, which planet
Mars,
is it again?
Mars. Which you're in Aries, right? And Aries is ruled by Mars.
Oh,
so,
fuck.
So, and you're
what am I in for?
You're a fucking Aries moon too. Her rising is Capricorn.
I love how you guys are just like sorting out my life for me. It's really awesome. I appreciate it. Keep going. Don't stop. Don't let me stop you. Do you know that one, Sherry?
So, right. Yeah. So, yeah, you have to see what house the retrograde is happening in.
Can you just explain to me what's the Mars? So give us like a general description. What's supposed to happen?
Generally, like when Mars is in retrograde, yeah.
What is it?
Passion. Mars is the planet of war, right? Because it's the god of war in like Roman/Greek mythology. Mars is the Roman name. Yeah, it's the masculine side. It's the opposition to Venus. It's like, you know, Mars is man, Venus is woman. War, love, right? And
does that mean like we're definitely gonna have a civil war in like a couple months? Is that what we're saying here?
Maybe. I mean, I don't know how long Mars is in retrograde. Let's see.
My name is Prince Harvey, and I'm hotter than wasabi.
Yeah,
Oh my
Aries
God,
is
we
the
get
sign of
blamed
I'ma
for
fuck you
everything.
up. Well, it's because you're ruled by Mars, because like Mars is the fighter planet. So it's not just like about
Salt.
literally fighting. Like there's also fighting in the metaphorical
Dressing.
sense, which is surviving, dominating, persevering. Like it's not just
Overhead.
about literally fighting, you know. So Mars being in retrograde and you being in Aries, and your moon is Aries. So
What you
this
saying
could
about
be-
my moon?
This could mean for you that it may be a time to kind of like step back.
Yeah, that's exactly how it feels. It feels like a time I should step back.
But I mean, before you make like extreme actions, and also Mars is associated with kind of what's that word? Compulsiveness. I mean, yeah, impulsiveness, exactly. So it's about, you know, doing what you feel when you feel it, I guess. Like being.
I should do that or I shouldn't.
I would say hold back a little bit and examine your actions a little more.
Oh my God. How much more do I have to examine my fucking actions? Jesus Christ.
Because it
I
could
feel like I'm
mean,
insane.
I don't know, it could mean that like you do things that you don't mean to do.
Hey, can't you be the
Not
like
the
fucking
best.
fortune teller who tells me what I want to hear?
No,
Can we play that game?
I'm trying to be
Oh.
accurate. Saturn was in Capricorn, yeah. Mm-hmm.
When was that? Is that still happening? It feels like that's still happening.
Oh yeah,
All right.
that's true. That would be cool.
I could
little coup
definitely. I could go for a hit of coup.
Taking the coup.
All right, guys, I'm ready. I'm ready. So what did I do? I cut up all those root veg. I dressed that shit we made before with some herbs, some garlic, some shallot, olive oil, some chile. Beautiful. So we're gonna put them into a preheated oven of like
Wait, can you repeat that? How many degrees?
400 degrees Fahrenheit.
Thank you. It was just cutting out.
She's like, don't be biased. And then I'm gonna put that in the oven. And now here's the trick with this particular dish. Let me get my smoking chips. Don't look at the brand. Not sponsored by you. All right. So mesquite chips here. Oh fuck, I wish they were bigger. Let me see if I can get a bigger one. All right, there's a nice chunk. Look at that, gorgeous. I feel like a little fucking woodchuck that's pillaging here. Hold on. The little squirrel, I'm just gonna be like, oh, I missed it. All right. So, whatever. That's probably good. Fabulous. All right. Now, I'm gonna put this shit in the oven. Whack it in. You don't want your oven doors open as you want them open for as little time as possible because obviously the heat's fleeing. Great. That's what makes this a little complicated. Now on my stove, if you have a gas stove, you're gonna need a big lighter. I'm sorry, if you have an electric stove, you're gonna need a big lighter. You also need to move. You can't cook with electric stoves, just move. I know some places, some cities, whatever, are zoned. I know it's a fucking luxury, but honestly, like, reconsider your options. It's just fucking torture. All right, cool. I'm just heating this up. How's my pork doing? Don't catch on fire. Great. Slow cooking, beautiful. So I'm just kind of like catching this wood on fire like it's Palo Santo. But it's the same idea. I'm going to throw it in the fucking oven. Now my oven is lined in metal, obviously. So it's fine. It's going to keep going out though. So you're going to throw this in here. Just to the side, so it's circulating the smoke, it's filling in there. Great. Then get a pair of tongs. You smell it, guys? Nice, right? That's mesquite. Popular down Texas.
Delicious.
It's a smoking flavor. I might need more of them, so we'll do that first. Yeah, it's true. It's a place as well. All right, now while that's happening, what we're going to do, even though I said you don't want to open your oven door that frequently, we're going to keep going in there with the tongs and just keep relighting it. It won't stay lighted, lit. But it's still going in there. I see it. And this is a convection oven. Oh, that's what if you have an oven with a convection setting, this would be the moment to do that. Because what that means is there's going to be a fan on in the back of the oven blowing the heat around. And if you have smoke, it's going to blow the smoke around and cover the fucking veg that you want to absorb the smoke in the smoke. So that's something you can consider at the beginning. This just so happens I'm using my convection oven. I have it for pastries. Long story, you don't care. You don't need to do that though, but just know you're gonna have to keep an eye out. It probably will go out more frequently. I need water. Do you guys need any water?
I could definitely use a water. Thank you.
Water break. I think we also might need a shot. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So what I will do, Maggie, this is you on my left. You were right. Do you need one, Sherry?
I do, yes, please.
That's you? Would you like a refill, Allison? Sherry, I'm going to pass this to you on the desktop. Let's not put it over any gear.
Mm-hmm.
You do that once or 4 times and you learn. Okay. Fabulous. So the next part of root shot. Oh, fuck, it fell. Hold on. The next part of root chakra is the avocado cream and the kind of like herb salad. I think what I'm really going to do though for that herb salad moment is just sprinkle this leftover. No, we'll do a fresh one. We're going to use this when the herbs come out of, when the roots come out of the oven to just kind of redress it. This is the leftover dressing. So put that out off to the side in a like reserved bowl or a little container. Don't be too worried about cleaning this out because we're going to essentially put the same things back in and make this little herb salad that will go on top of the avocado cream. So put this aside. Beautiful. And then I'm going to do more herb cleaning. Sure, Bear, maybe we could put a tune on while I clean the herbs. Is that cool? A tune to bake to? Oh, fabulous. What is this? Look at this fucking crazy ass. I'm telling you, there's oregano out there. It's like this big. It was like this big last year. Little skinny ass teenager. Now it's like obese. Monstrously large. Doing thyme, I'm doing a little rosemary, and I'm doing oregano. You can pick whatever kind of herbs you like. Again, I'm doing this for the root chakra dish. This will go on top of the smoked and roasted root veggies, with avocado cream, and then our little herb salad we're making now. Very delicious. Who are we listening to?
This is Bueno, which are a Brooklyn-based band. Well, originally Far Rockaway.
Oh, cool.
No.
Queen.
Well, no. Sorry. The artist, the lead artist, his name is Luke, is originally from Staten Island. Then he lived in Far Rockaway, I think, or played in Far Rockaway all the time. And then now he lives in Brooklyn. But yeah, I had to say that because their band t-shirt for a long time was an outline of Staten Island. And it's like, good on you for celebrating Staten Island because no one else will. Y'all are the best thing to come out of Staten Island. Huh? Oh, that's true. Pete David, yeah, right. King of Staten Island.
Can I just, yeah, it's exact. I'm like, I don't know that counts for me.
I know, right? Yeah.
I don't know that counts. I don't know that I need to hear. You guys, I'm almost at the end of these herbs here. Man.
He did. Pete Davidson coined big dick energy. Okay, that's
explain.
Trash looks alright in parts.
Just because he was with Ariana Grande, someone said he has big dick energy. Is that why?
Shari's like, no.
It's obviously about the bitch he was with.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, so maybe it's just bitches who get to have big dick.
Yeah, we had the big dick energy. Let's not lie here.
Okay. Back to my dick. No, I'm kidding. Here we go. There's a bunch of herbs. I'm putting them in here. And now I'm doing a less olive oil to herbs. A lesser ratio. I'm putting a little salt in, nothing crazy. It's great. And then I'm probably going to use some lime juice as the acid in this little herb salad moment. But I will do that in a bit. Quick pause. One more, hold on. All right, guys, I gotta check in on all my BBs who are cooking here. Is the music still on?
Yeah.
Let's just listen
Sorry, it's
for a
way
sec.
louder in my headphones.
No, it's okay. We're gonna figure that out for next week.
Tryna tell me what to do, bitch, I'm young. And I don't give a fuck if the Pope come through with a gun.
We're listening to Prince Harvey.
And fuck what you learned. You're thinking you fly, but you just a bird. Thinking that you could critique what I do and how I dress. Bitch, shake a shit, cause I ain't the one. You ain't at a patient tip. Better move quick before I grab my whip. Bitch, stay in your lane. You ain't on my level, obviously. Cause if you was, then I would not have to explain.
Did they? Is it good? Of September? Fabulous. I'll watch that. What day's the 30th? Wednesday? We all really got this. That was cute. All right, I'm checking on my pork. Pork is sizzling away. Lots of fluid in there, so I'm gonna start leaving it a little more uncovered so that can all evaporate. Checking in, I need to relight my mesquite stick. That's fun. I need to relight my mesquite stick. Oh, it's still kind of going actually. All right, that full convection theory I think is like the winner here, guys. All right, cool. Leaving them in there. What else do we have to do? Let me consult my list, guys. Fucking kale. I just need to do my shallots. And I'm done. I did all this. It's in the oven. I did the seasoning oil and I did the herb salad. I'm gonna do the crema last because we know how avocados behave once they are exposed to oxygen. Okay, my nuts are actually done and toasted. You can also, either ahead of time or while this is all happening in the oven, toast some of your sliced almonds on a tray. If you have another little sheet there to put them all on. They'll get mesquite flavored. That would be cool. Or just wait till afterwards. I toast my almonds at the beginning of the week and leave them all be salads as a general like workflow. When we're doing that. I'm going to also update this fucking list. We're roasting that. Great. Did the salad. Nuts. All right. I'm going to cut some shallots and some kale and make the dressing, and we're good. I'm going to keep that little container too. Prep blender alive because I'm again going to do a very similar thing in it, so you don't really need to clean it out. It's fine. The flavors will not hurt each other. What I say, shallots. So I'm going to take like a shallot part. They come with those like two halves, like those little twins. And I'm going to very finely, like paper thin, like I'm fucking Pauly and Goodfellas, just like really finely slice the shallot. And we're going to put this into the kale salad eventually.
Red strike, red strike, red strike. This is a red strike, red strike, red strike, red strike. This is a red strike.
Sorry.
April 1st, but this ain't April Fool's though. I don't wanna hear where my money at like usual. What you think this says? People dropping like flies. I can't go to work and I'm scared for my life. I've been 3 weeks in the house, can't go outside. Tears welling up,
That
but
is
I
a cup
can't
of
wipe
orange
my
juice for
eyes.
the dressing
All
as
I
well.
wanna know is when this gonna end, and our president pretends like everything's alright. If you really wanna come knock on my door, I will give you the money if you give me a cure. 50,000 deaths, I might be next. I ain't paying rent till we get out of this mess. This is a red strike, red
I'm gonna go over
strike,
to the stove.
red strike. This is a red
White pepper.
strike, red strike,
And building the dressing for the fresh
red
kale. So far I have orange
strike.
juice, a shallot,
This is a red
salt,
strike. We ain't
white
paying
pepper.
rent.
I'm gonna
No,
use a
not
little
today. I don't really
chili,
care what you gotta
sesame
say.
oil,
I
just
ain't
about
made no
a
money in like way too
spoon,
many
half a
days.
teaspoon actually.
And I think it's funny that you asked me to pay. I'ma laugh in your face. if
Touch
you
of
ask me
ACV
to
with the
take
mother.
money that I save and put it on your plate. In a perfect world, this is how we would go. We would freeze rent and mortgages while everything is closed. Meanwhile in New
A
York,
little bit of rice
mortgages on
vinegar.
hold. But I gotta
They're
pay
all
you
great
for
little
a house
pantry
you
products
don't
to have
own.
that you can
How
use
does that
in
make
different
sense?
combinations to
How
make
is
all
that
sorts of
fair?
salad dressings,
All that
honestly, but
really
as well
shows
as
me
other
is the government don't care. And I'm
techniques.
looking
This is a
at
little
your
bit of
funny
rice
money
cooking
from
wine,
the
white rice
side.
cooking wine.
Y'all don't really care about human
Oh.
lives. Late
And
to
now,
react to a medical emergency. Y'all don't care about my life, but
what the hell's
want
the
my
last step?
money
Oh, I
urgently.
know. You
If
need a
I
little
gotta choose
oil, a
between
little
rent and
vegetable
food,
oil.
best believe I ain't going hungry for you. Occupy your
Like a
homes, the
quarter.
rich getting bailed out.
And this
Till
will
I
make
get
you
a paycheck,
enough
my
fucking
money
kale
ain't
salad
getting
dressing
mailed
for
out.
a while. What we will do is pulse it in this little prep blender, if you can see it. Which can you see
Yeah,
this
come
in the
back a
stove?
little more. Stove. Come back.
This is a
Which way, this way?
I mean, sorry, to your left.
I can't. It's the stove then.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's good.
Red strike,
That's it.
red
Ta-da! Salad dressing.
red
And then you just want to taste it. Make sure you have enough salt in there and it tastes right. If you want a little sweeter, add more orange juice. You can also blend up an orange in addition to this. That's nice. Tastes fucking tasty. I'll keep that covered over there. So when it's kale time. All right, I'm gonna do little dishes again. Tunes?
Sure. We're listening to Tall Wan, a Shea Stadium fade.
This is boring.
Eu quero ir, minha gente, eu não sou daqui, eu não tenho nada. Eu quero ver ele rir, quero ver ele dar sua risada. Eu quero ir, minha gente, eu não sou daqui, eu não tenho nada. Quero ver ele rir, quero ver ele dar sua risada. Eu quero ir, minha gente, eu não sou daqui, eu não tenho nada, nada. Quero ver ele rir, quero ver ele dar sua risada. escuchan las notas caer. Y en las notas se escuchará esta música. Si en la canción se escuchan las notas caer. Y en las notas se escuchará esta música.
Hi guys, how are you doing? We're back on Bake and Bake. You might still be here or not. I thought while the root chakra's roasting and the pork butt is braising, kale doesn't need to do anything. The kale is fine. I thought we could talk about a couple things that we're cooking tonight and get a little more informed, you know? Especially with this kale nonsense. As I described it, it's disgusting. But it's very good for you. It's very good for you. So it's, and it also in terms of a salad green, you can cook kale. It's always good to eat vegetables raw when you can. They just retain more nutrients. But yeah, as a salad green, kale is really handy. In addition to all of its nutrients, it lasts in your fridge a really long time. You know, like the whole curse of the fucking lettuce that everyone has, where you buy a head of lettuce or a mixed greens pack, and the shit starts to wilt before you get through it all, and it's like this whole fucking saga, and you're like, what am I even doing? And then you question your entire identity because you're like, I'm not eating enough salad, and it's just this whole fucking spiral that no one needs. So I'm saying if you can get over all of the chewing, the foul, bovine fucking chewing that is required by kale, it's quite a handy salad green because it will last in your fridge for fucking weeks, man. 2 weeks sometimes if you treat it right and it's fresh. All right, so let's learn about fucking kale. Oh, I hate this. All right. So it's from the Brassica family. It's a genus. It's a whole group of all these different vegetables that you will know, many of which you will know. Shari, perhaps we can show the Brassica. I don't know what it says, like the kale diagram, something about kale. So this was interesting. I didn't know this. I was looking it up. I'm like, what am I supposed to say about kale besides it's disgusting?
Is it the one with the, okay.
It's the mustard plant. It's like the evolution one.
Okay, the 6 vegetables are the same plant?
Yes. Fabulous. This is from the internet. I thought we'd do readings from the internet. Okay. So this diagram shows that, let's read the top. Can you read the top for us? Can you walk us through this, Cher Bear?
Sure. Okay. It reads 6 vegetables that are the same plant.
Mon Dieu.
Over 100 years, over hundreds of years. Sorry, I'm drunk. Farmers have been breeding one plant called Brassica oleracea
Don't worry about it. It's Latin.
How do you say that? Help
Who cares? No one speaks
me.
Latin. Keep going.
Okay. Into dozens of different varieties. These 6 vegetables you can find in the grocery store are actually all the same plant.
Okay. They come from the same plant. It's a little bit of
That's a little
hoax.
misleading.
Let me look at it though for a second while we do this. So you see, this whole brassica family is mustard. It's a mustard plant, and you can still find mustard greens. Maybe you grew them in your garden this summer. They're delicious. The little mustard seeds are the ones you collect and grind and make mustard out of, the condiment. That's right. But this family is really famous now for brassicas are kale, cabbage, broccoli, cauliflower, all of those kind of cabbage-esque greens. And so kale is fucking one of them. Fucking kale is a brassica. Did I have another diagram too, Share Bear, for this? Come back to me for a second. I don't remember what that is. Tell me. Oh.
Wait, I'll stop this.
Hi.
You should pull up a photo of Brussels sprouts, like IRL, because they look fucking crazy.
Totally. Go for it. I'm
You
going
wanna
to
do a
read
photo
for
of
a
Brussels
second while she
sprouts?
pulls
Okay.
it up.
Wait, so what's first? You want the kale or the Brussels sprouts?
So let's look at Brussels sprouts for
Okay.
a second, and I'm going to do some reading from the internet. This is the Wikipedia page. That's right. All right. This is what you do. You Google now, and then you read the Wikipedia, and we just all hope it works out. Okay, brassica is a genus of plant in the mustard family. We know about this. We just looked at our lovely little diagram, our family tree. Okay. The members of the genus are informally known as cruciferous vegetables, cruciferous vegetables, cabbages, or mustard plants. They're sometimes called cole crops, C-O-L-E. Recognize it? Cauliflower, probably a similar root there.
Oh.
Yeah. This family includes broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, choysum, rutabaga, turnip, and some seeds used in the production of canola oil. Remember, mustard plants are famous for their seeds. That's how we get mustard. So it would make sense that some of the seeds can be used in some vegetables and whatnot, and vegetable oils, excuse me. Most are seasonal plants, but some are shrubs that just kind of like exist year round.
Do you want to see what Brussels sprouts look like when they're growing out of the ground?
So Brussels sprouts are one of the descendants of this original mustard plant. And while you show that, let's go. Let's see it.
They're really weird looking.
Yeah. Look at that.
They look like a million ball sacks.
Okay, Shari.
This looks like the fucking model. Did you guys see The Rock with Nicolas Cage? Have you seen The Rock? Anyone?
I have not
Come back.
seen that.
Okay, so in The Rock, there are these like fucking crazy chemical warfare things, and they're in these strands. They're like these glowing green matrix fucking balls of like poison, and they look like that. They almost look like green versions of a dried garlic Italian weave job for the corner of the kitchen. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You know, those like strands that are interwoven with all the stalks and dried. It's like the upside down green version. They're cool. Good call. That was interesting.
Yeah, that's the more you know.
So this family, the brassica genus, is native to Western Europe and the Mediterranean, and some regions, similarly temperate regions of Asia. Many wild species grow as weeds, especially in North America, South America, and Australia. So that shit got around. Sometimes, trivia, a dislike for cabbage or broccoli can result from the fact that these plants contain a compound similar to PTC. I'm not even going to fucking try to say it, which is either bitter or tasteless. So it's one or the other to people depending on their taste buds. I guess it's like one of those cilantro moments where you're like, I either love it or it tastes like soap. Do you guys have that? Anyone? Do I have to not?
No, I agree with you.
Really?
I mean, I like it, but I've heard people say
So
the same
she's
thing.
one. Maggie's one. Oh my God, Maggie. So no cilantro for you.
I've heard people
You're
say
gonna
that
miss out next
specifically,
week because
though.
it's fucking taco night.
I always miss out on taco.
No, I'll leave some shit out. Now I know. I'll leave some fucking cilantro out for you and your weird palate. No, it's fine. There's nothing wrong with you. Yeah, it's a chemical.
genetic
It's
thing.
chemistry. So there's a thing for the brassicas too, apparently. That's what we're saying. It's similar to that. It's like an either or. It's a binary.
You
No,
might
you
like
should.
this
It's
kale.
disgusting. I keep
She
saying
fucking
this.
hates
No one's
kale.
believing me. But you just have to
So that
deal
was-
with it properly, and we will do that. Do we have one more diagram for kale?
yeah,
is
we
that
do.
one-
Is it time?
Yeah, let's do that one, and then we'll move on to root chakra.
Okay, so what are we learning in this?
I don't know. What
It
is
says,
it?
all
Oh,
hail
read
to
about
kale. Seemingly everywhere you turn, kale is a vital vegetable, rich in nutrients, health benefits, and delicious flavor. Per calorie, kale has more iron than beef, more calcium than milk, 10% more vitamin C than spinach. What is it good for? It's good for your eyes. It's good for your skin. I thought that said shirt at first. It
Yeah.
reduces the risk of heart disease and cancer. It's good for weight loss. It lowers cholesterol and bones. It has high vitamin A, C, and K, calcium, potassium, folic acid, lutein, carotenoids.
You don't have to read all those words.
Whatever. I've heard though that kale has a lot of omega-3. I don't know what the fuck that is. Do you know what that is?
No. Yeah,
what?
it's in fish skin.
It's a
It
fatty
is.
thing.
I just want to also announce that was brought to you by the Kale Industry of America.
Yeah, you
You're
guys should be
welcome.
sponsoring us. What the fuck?
You guys should pay me to do kale advertisements because I'm
'Cause-
like all about it. Unfortunately,
No one will eat it unless you do.
yeah, you gotta treat it right. You gotta fucking
Gotta treat
wrangle
it
it
right.
into actually being digestible. It's horrifying. Okay, let's move on to root chakras. Because listen, I named this. We're kind of playing. The reason we're cooking this shit tonight is because it's the week of the spoken word. What's happening? All right, it's the week of the spoken word. And all of my shit has funny names. So now we're gonna move from fucking kale to root chakra. Are you guys ready for this? She's not. What's happening? All good? Okay. Well, I'm gonna wait for you to do this whole bit. No. Hi. We'll talk about the pork butt though. We already did that. For those of you joining us perhaps now, the third dish tonight was pork butt, chosen again for its illustrious name. But in fact, the cut of pork called pork butt, also known as Boston butt, is not from the butt at all. It's from the front legs. It's from the shoulder region, in fact. There's that one, and then there's the lower one, the two shoulder cuts, and you can use that to make pulled pork or any kind of braised pulled pork. Not, it doesn't have to. You don't have to pull it, but any braised, slow cooked, soft pork kind of dish. And we are using that tonight to make my pork butt recipe, which really isn't a specific recipe. I have 1,000 versions. You just spice it and flavor it appropriately, and it's really good. And you can kind of go a million ways with it. So we'll look at that a little later, how we're going to finish her off. But going back to story time, let's talk about the root chakra dish now. We have a lot of information about the root chakra. Shari, will you kindly throw up the diagram so people can acquaint themselves with the 7, although sometimes disputed to be 5. It depends on if you're going Hindu or Buddhist. But in yoga world, which I think now is pretty dominant, we're going to just go with 7. I don't have a preference, but that's what we're going to do.
Are you
today.
going Hindu or Buddhist tonight?
I don't even know which one that is, but we're just going to go with 7.
All right, let's see these chakras.
It's a beautiful diagram. I got it from the internet. Yeah. Okay, so let's start from the top. The crown chakra, which is supposed to connect to your spirituality. It's above you. The third eye chakra, which brings awareness. The throat chakra, communication. Makes a lot of sense. Heart chakra, love healing. Totally assumed. Solar plexus chakra. What are those? Okay, I know what those are. The breathing ones. Wisdom.
It's like your
power.
sternum.
Yeah, it's your diaphragm. Sacral chakra. That's where your other diaphragm goes. Sexuality and creativity. And then your root chakra, basic trust. And I learned this today again on the internet, that the root chakra is the first one to develop when you're a child. So basic trust, it seems important. All right, you ready to hear about this? This is from
Oh,
the
yeah.
wonderful website called mindbodygreen.com. Okay.
Sounds legit.
Mm-hmm. And this is, I believe, this article was written by Yogi Cameron. I sent you a link. We'll come to that in a minute.
Okay.
And we'll talk about Yogi Cameron, but just to read a little bit about the chakras, and you can cycle in between the diagram and what I'm doing, Share Bear. The 7 chakras are the main energy centers of the body. The first chakra, the Muladhara or the root chakra, the one we're talking about, represents our foundation. It binds us to the earth and it gives us stability, like roots. It is our base and our anchor. The chakras are sequential. So when we open the root chakra and reach this place of grounding and confidence, we pave the way for the other chakras to open too. But you need that solid foundation first. Exclamation point, says Yogi Cameron. Here's a quick beginner's guide to this chakra. Let's look at this diagram to just really visualize it while we talk. So the location of the root chakra, the base of the spine. What the root chakra controls: confidence, strength, and digestive health.
Digestive health, confidence, strength, and digestive health.
One more time: confidence, strength, and digestive health. The color of the root chakra, this was consistent across many sites. They all decided it did different things, but this was consistent. Red. Look at that. See how it's red? Look at that. Healing exercises. Okay, now we're getting into it. The healing exercises for the root chakra. This is fantastic. This is what Yogi Cameron says. Step your bare feet onto the ground. Semicolon. Go forest bathing. Number 2.
What?
Sit cross-legged with one foot placed above the other and tucked into the area between the thigh and the calf. Inhale slowly. I can do this. Wait, hold on a stool. This is going to go really well. I got it. Don't touch the cutting board. All right. So I think it means something like this. It's like a lotus almost. Okay. Tucked into the area between the thigh and the calf. Inhale slowly. Then exhale. Then contract and release the perineal or anus muscle as quickly as you can for as long as you can.
I'm trying.
So you have to blink your asshole as fast. Well, it's your asshole. Your ass kegels. Yes, I believe that is technically correct. Yes. And you need to do it as fast as you can for as long as you can.
This is
and
intense.
Oh my God. I don't feel like my ass kegels are up to par with my other kegels. So this is just really important for healing your root chakra, guys. I just want you to, Yogi Cameron wants you to understand this.
Yo, that's. It means you need to work on
I'm going to assume that. I'm going to assume that from the literature.
I'm also
Let me check on my root chakra, by the way.
I'm going to assume that Yogi Cameron is like one of those like really touchy.
Well,
yogis.
I think we should look at the link now. I think we should look at the link.
Okay, wait.
So we're going to read Yogi Cameron's biography. It's great. It's great.
Oh yeah, where it's, I wish I could overlay that. That's so funny.
No, I'm excited for you guys. I'm excited to share. This is from, again, mindbodygreen.com.
Okay. I
.com and then click on Yogi Cameron. His name's probably hyperlinked on everything. Where's that joint, by the way? You brought it over there, BB. I don't know. Is that one ours? Oh, thank you. Oh. Do you find it? It's in the Facebook Messenger. Just do mindbodygreen.com, Yogi Cameron. Type it in. This is supposed to be funny. Let's see what happens. It's a really great shot. You're going to like him. Put on music or
Is it
something.
how to live like a yogi?
No, click on his name.
Okay. Okay, here we go. Yogi Cameron left the world of high fashion.
Show the
You wanna
screen.
share? Okay,
Show the
gotcha.
screen. You're going to be really... There he is. There he is, guys. Yogi Cameron. All right, Shari Bear, you want to read to us?
Yogi Cameron left the world of high fashion to pursue the yogic path in India and has studied and yoga since 2003. Today, he's based in LA and has helped thousands of people tap into their spiritual side through yoga meditation. His books, hyperlinked. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Enough said.
All of those books he wrote. What else is say? I need to know the rest of it. It's worth it,
Okay,
guys. It's
so
I'm glad he found his way away from high fashion to pursue his career in LA of being a yogi. That's always my favorite.
Only in LA. Yogi Cameron has became certified in yoga at the Integral Yoga Institute in New York City, as well as the Sri Satchidananda Ashram. I'm sorry, I'm not Indian. This is why like white people shouldn't do this. Anyway, he studied Ayurvedic medicine.
Ayurvedic yoga. It doesn't matter. It goes on to talk about all the different like yogas and schools he went to.
At Arsha Vidya Peetam in South India and trained at the International Academy of, I'm just going to say this like an American, Ayurveda in Pune, India. He's been
You don't have to
in
keep
Elle
reading
magazine. He's been
on Elle magazine? Wait, I missed that.
He's been on Ellen. Look at his fucking
I can't read that far, guys.
He's also on the expert hit show The Conversations with Maria Menounos on Sirius XM. He's also a Mind and Body Green video course instructor, and his chakra opening course is designed to help you create more harmony and purpose in your life. So did you learn? Should I play a video of him?
No, he probably makes money off of it. But just so you guys know, to finish out Yogi Cameron's fucking like wisdom for us. He's saying the beneficial. So after you do your anal blinking for like as long as you can, I don't even know if I've successfully blinked. This is a whole thing I haven't thought about really. You know, normally I don't know. In woman world, you focus on a different one. No, don't leave me hanging, all of you right here. Fuck all of you.
I'm sorry, I don't have a laugh track yet.
I know. Thank God. No, okay, but the beneficial foods for the root chakra. I just want to round it out. And this is from fucking Yogi Cameron himself, so you know it's true. Here's what he says. If your shit's out of order. Maybe that's a symptom too. I don't know. We didn't get that far. Red color foods like apples and beets. Very literal. Hot spices. Cool. We've got some of that going on tonight. And root vegetables.
Root vegetables.
Get it? Root chakra? Anyone?
That makes sense.
Where are your crickets? All right. So I feel like we learned a lot today. Oh, fuck. I had the whole thing printed.
I learned
what a
things.
Dick. Well, don't you feel like his beauty like prevents him from like demonstrating any affection? You would let him. Well, that's different. That's different. All right, I don't know.
Because he was a model.
I feel like let's do a little tunes to bake to break. I'm gonna check on my root veg in the oven. I think they're about done. And then the pulled pork's still going. I'm gonna start also mixing up the kale. So we're gonna have the root veg coming out, root chakra. Sorry. And then we'll have the kale getting sliced up, and I'll start prepping that for the salad. And then I'm going to mash up our avocados with a fork, and then add a little bit of salt and a little bit of lime. It's like a very baseline guac moment, but we want to get it really, 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 really creamy. So we're going to spend some time just like making sure it gets broken down. You can also, what I'll probably do, honestly, is just put it with some beaters, some electric beaters to make sure it's extra whipped. And that'll be a nice little kind of crema we put on top of the root chakra, and then our herb salad. Shari, you want to introduce some tunes to bake to, girl?
Sure. This is Legs, Long Island-based band. Well, they're not really Long Island anymore, but the song is called Sandy.
Now, a word from our sponsors. Yes.
Amity is modeling fashions
Oh,
from the
forgot I'm modeling.
fabulous Bushwood Neighbor Business, OPC Buy Sell Trade.
I don't know why I'm shaking my little tits at this.
Located in Ridgewood, Queens, at Woodward and Catalpa Avenue, right on that lovely little corner that we like to call downtown Bushwick. OPC Buy Sell Trade is a fabulous thrift shop that also buys clothes from the community. You can find them at OPC Buy Sell Trade on Instagram and opcbuyselltrade.com. So go to them for all of your fashion needs, hunting for looks. We have this fabulous shiny shirt that we got from them
Okay, that's
today.
good. Welcome to the neighborhood.
Yeah, that's
Like,
about
I got to finish dinner, you know?
it. Thanks, Dee.
Thanks, you guys. I like my new shirt. Oh, should I tell them what I'm doing?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm fucking with the fucking kale. I just sliced it all up. If you can buy the pre-washed kind, that's like ready to go. Hold on now. Emergency. All right, I'm back. If you can buy the pre-washed kind, that's good, but you might want to take a pass through with the knife so that they're not too large, the horrible and disgusting kale chunks. Where the fuck did the other piece of lime go? Oh, it's in the sink. I got it. Clean your sink before you work, and then you don't have to worry about that. So I'm putting the juice of a whole lime onto this much kale that's been, again, cut down into smaller little strips so that they're easier to chew your fucking way through. And now with that lime juice, I'm literally going to squeeze the shit or massage the kale. Squeeze the shit out of or massage, should be correct. And literally with the acid and this mechanical process of squeezing the shit out of it, you're breaking down the proteins and you're just making it way softer. It's still not going to wilt like a normal lettuce leaf. You're fine. You're going to be surprised. You're going to be like, there's still so much chewing that has to happen in order to get this fucking down. So you're just helping that process. All right. Beautiful. So now that that's done, I'm going to go to my dressing here that I made. And I'm going to put a lot of it in. There you go. And it's chunky because of all that shallot. Kale wants a lot of dressing. It wants to be wet. Okay? It just does. It's the opposite of normal lettuce. I know. It's
Who doesn't want to
torture.
be wet?
So yeah, that's that. Taste it. Is our salt level good? It's okay. Could be a little saltier, but I'm not going to do it. No, I will. It wants it. Okay. Soft sprinkle of salt. I'm going to add in our slivered shallots. Gorgeous, darling. Gorgeous. That's fine. And then my toasted almonds. Slivered almonds. Bunch of those. Always ask your guests if anyone has a food allergy before you start making your meal, so that you don't get to the finish line and then go, oh fuck, everything I have has like your allergen in it. Okay. Tong it out. Toss the salad.
Love it. Who doesn't want their salad tossed?
Jesus Christ. I mean, when in prison. All right. Pretty slivered fucking shallots everywhere. Yay. Toss it around again. You're not going to hurt anything. This wants to be abused. Okay. And then it probably wants even more dressing still. But you can add that when you serve it to people so that it's not just in a pool of its own disgustingness. Okay. Pork butt's doing well. It's still coming down.
Smells great.
Yeah, it's pretty soft. I'm going to really push that till the end. I have this fucking root shit in here still. The root chakra. I think it's ready. There we go. I wanted a little more. There we go. Can you guys see it?
Yeah.
So my shishitos and my shallots, which are the faster cooking veg, got a little more brown than the rest. But I'm gonna just roll with it. If you want to pick it out, fair. All right. Now,
Colgando del tren, como racimos, colgando del tren.
I'm putting them into
Colgando del tren,
a
como
little tunnel here.
colgando del tren.
And I'm going to put them into a bowl, like a serving bowl. I guess I can put them in the glass one. It's freshly cleaned. You could also just put them into like a pot situation. It depends on how you want to serve it or keep it. Sorry, store it. All right. Our parchment paper is rather fragile, having just been roasted to all hail. All right. She held. Beautiful. If you do a lot of baking, get parchment paper and make it your new best friend. Thank you.
Underrated.
It's the only way to go. It's the only way to go. It's worth it. It's a little bit of like, yeah, you can just give it a wipe down. Straight up, wipe down. Straight up, down. Straight up now, wipe down. Do you? Sorry.
You were looking at me like I am supposed to know what you're talking about.
Listen,
and I
you
just
didn't
had
hear it?
No idea.
Who were we talking about the other day? Who's that? En Vogue? No, that's Paul
Oh.
Abdul.
Oh, that's Paula Abdul. Okay.
Mhm. Old school Paul Abdul. Before all the not fun drugs. Okay, that's just gonna steam there in the corner. Why not?
Ooh, I want to show
yeah.
it steaming. Hold on a second.
Ooh, yeah.
I don't know if
Look
you'll
at
be able
that
to wait.
root chakra, just steamy. Steamy as all hell. Oh, it's so bright. Hold on now.
Move that light a little bit. Yeah.
Shit.
Can you see the steam? You can see the steam. Oh.
Yeah.
It like won't focus.
Yeah, it's the world's worst fucking webcam. I
I
feel like
know,
it's
it's a Ghostbusters
1997 and it's
Why-
like VHS.
Why are you holding your mic like
I
that? Like you're
don't
on
know.
like Howard Stern.
Either that or I'm going to break out into Paula Abdul moments. That is not helping anything.
I love it.
No, absolutely not. That is not in your interest. All right.
That could be fun. Can you do
Ev-
like a dance video too?
Fuck you. I'm not doing a dance
You're
video.
a dancer.
I am not a dancer. I am not a dancer. Let's not even put that
She's a
into
really
the
cool
world now.
dancer.
That is a private statement, damn it. Aaron, my... Shut up, Al. I am a tiny asshole. Okay. Who's also probably dancing in the corner. Tiny. No. We have to do this when we have more options in that field. You know what I'm saying, Sherry? That's a coded message.
I feel you.
It's a coded internal memo.
DM us. Wait, what?
What? That's not what I meant. What the
don't
hell
know.
is everything's just spiraling the hell out of control. All right, last step. Root chakra's sitting there cooling off, ready and waiting. I have to add lime though. I added a little lime to our herb salad. Herb. But I am going to add a dash more. And similarly, I'm going to need to cream the avocado.
Would you guys ever name your child Herb?
I was gonna say
Herbert?
for 9 months naming your child Herb.
Yeah, I mean you carried that for 9 months. Bert.
We don't like herb? We don't
Herb.
like herb?
No,
Is that
I
what we're
don't-
saying?
I don't hate Herb.
It's certainly old, but like, is it ready for a comeback? No?
It's just like
Now I'm intrigued.
I can't not hear
my
like
niece.
the gutter like Herb. I
You
don't know
have to
why.
say it like
I know,
herb.
but
Who
that's
says
how
it
I
like
think of
herb?
it. I feel like it's just built into the name. Herbert.
All right. Little when you're making
Yeah,
dressings
true.
and you're trying. What are you all saying? Sorry, I'm so high. I'm like, what?
Tell us the cheat.
Okay, yeah, sorry. When you're making a dressing, a salad dressing. So when we made the fucking kale dressing, we had orange juice, which is sweet. Yes. So you don't have to really like worry. That's your sweetening addition, your sweetened addition. When you're making a straight like this herb salad thing here, which just has lime and bitter herbs and salt and olive oil, there's no sweet component. I'm not adding anything. So sometimes to get a little more balance with what you're doing in that dish we're building overall, remember this is going on top of like an avocado, acidic avocado guacamole cream moment. And then on top of these roasted and smoked, both acidic processes. Yeah, root chakra, root vegetable moment. So, I might want a little bit of a sweetness. There are some shallots in there. There's some sweet potatoes. So you'll have some sweetness coming in through the root veg. But like adding a little pinch of sugar to the herb salad kind of dressing on top of it is the way to go. And it softens it a little bit. Great. Pork's still going well, guys. My little my little habanero's in there like a champion. It's pretty tender. We're almost there. Smells good. You can smell the beer.
Do you want me to put some more tunes on?
Yeah, let's do one more round. I'm going to just mash up the avocados and then we're almost ready for tasty time.
Yay!
Which is when we eat this shit.
Oh my God.
I know. You don't say.
Let's party, guys. This is Talking Rings, who are one of our favorite Bushwood duo musician / beat making / DJ duos. And they're brothers.
They are. They're so cute.
They're adorable. And they live together. Yeah, they're brother roommates. They're like
really
sister wives.
Strong success story. Yeah, marriage
Yeah, they're
wives.
very cute.
Very adorable.
We love Frankie and Gabe. Thanks, guys.
It's a great love story. Yeah.
They really are brothers. It's not a lie. That's not just to make it like cuter than it actually is.
They're like for real.
Under one condition. What's your biggest fantasy?
For a second. Keep the music loud. Oh God. It looks like you guys are really fucking hungry. Look at that.
Just, like,
They're like, you're like
watching you
Rockwell. I
make
can't believe
food.
Rockwell's not sitting next to you, just like, like staring at me. I'm moving as fast as I can. Right. I'm ready to cream this shit.
I really liked watching you take the skin off of those avocados, essentially.
Scoop them out.
Yeah, scoop them out. I know. I love avocado porn. Oh, let's do an ASMR. It's true. The
Yeah,
best
it's a whole
avocados
nightmare.
are in tropical.
Fucking chopping it up. It's a really, these are just great. I hope they are flavorful.
Put on your ASMR voice.
Really delicate with all of my pronunciation so that you can hear every fucking little sound my weird ass mouth makes. And that way, along with this like fucking ferocious chopping sound of my aguacate as I cream it. Aguacate. Yes, see how it's so tenderized and mushed? Oh yes, now I must cream it. And I could put the salt on now. I'm going to do it in just a moment. Oh my goodness.
It's so
It's so creamy. If I were doing this in a food processor or something, it would get truly whipped.
Me too.
Oh my god,
I
totally.
could also go for a whip it. That would be really
super fun. Oh, I don't got fat.
Those rib days. I
It's a
don't know.
tedious process. Again, I could solve it with an appliance. But god damn it, I'm sick of solving it with appliances these days, you know?
You gotta be self-sufficient. Self-sufficient is sexy.
Oh my fucking god, is it creamed yet? Is it creamed? I'm getting tired. I have to go to bed, John. I have to go to bed. Can you just finish? No.
Have you creamed yet?
All right, I'm almost pleased with this. Let's season it, bitches. Little salt, naturally. What? A dash, just a dash of lime juice. I said lime juice.
Lime juice.
Jus, pronounced incorrectly. Okay, this is good. Okay. No cilantro. God forbid. Now I feel like Julia Child. Ooh. This is great. It's like a mashup by accident. I still have to pee. I forgot to do that during the last break.
Oh no.
Yes, I know. I'm being tortured by my own decisions. What else is new? All right. This is smelling so good over here. Now I'm just doing weird ass sounds. I'm gonna cover it now though, guys, because I wanted to tenderize more, but we're getting low on fluids. There you go. All right, we've got the kale. Oh my god, I feel like I'm at the circus, the carnival. Step right up. I'm like a carny. Great. A dream come true. Okay, so like, let me make up some cute little root chakra dishes. You guys want to see this in action? A lot of who references?
Prison. She was like, why are you guys obsessed with prison?
Well, where do I start, you know? Yeah, but don't you just feel trapped by the decisions of your forebears?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like we're in a real boomer fucking
Hellscape.
spiral right now. And I'm just so happy to be here for it. I'm so
I'm living for it.
thrilled. Where the fuck is the food? I see it, guys.
Where's
Okay,
the
let me taste this. What do I get here? A parsnip? That was a potato. It might have been the
Don't like
Korean
it.
yam. Interesting. Well, yum. All right, so now I carried these back from Morocco. True story.
Ooh.
All right. So I'm gonna make them cute. I don't know if y'all see it. I gotta step to the side.
Here,
So
I'm doing
short.
the overhead. Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, bon appetit. It's over for you bitches. I hope you're watching.
I didn't say it. I didn't say it.
Oh, I'm just kidding. Not really.
We gotta get Chris up here. You guys, is it time to get Chris up here so he can mange?
Yeah, Chris, come upstairs. If you
Paging
are getting this
Chris.
message, come upstairs and eat.
I just want to take this moment to thank everyone for pulling this show together tonight and for contributing.
Oh, thanks, Mama
I'm
D.
having a lot of fun. I think we're documenting it. Maggie's up on a stool or something, so she's fucking like serious as apple pie. Serious as XM radio.
Apple pie is serious. Sirius XM, which Yogi, what's his name? Yogi
How could you
Cameron
forget
had a
that,
show
Shari?
on. I'm sorry. It's
mean-
just I'm really bad with generic white guy names. Like
Why?
I don't
They're
know what
so
it is, but they're just so
distinctive.
hard to remember because they're like complicated. There's so few of them. Yeah.
So I'm putting a little.
Everyone has the names.
Like Herb.
Herb.
The amount of who's?
Doubles. So the amount of people who have like the same name. I know I have like, no offense, I love all my Emilys, but I have a lot of friends named Emily. I have
Listen,
a
it's
lot of
not
friends
their
named
fault.
Sarah. Yeah. Like,
Their parent. It's literally their parents' fault.
yeah. Their
You can't even
parents are-
argue with that one, parents. It's literally your fault.
And
like,
it's like,
who else
girls, I
named it?
don't
The
hate your
stork?
parents or anything. Like, don't get me wrong. It's just not. It's not easy to differentiate between y'all when I'm talking about you.
So this, oh fuck me, god damn it. All right, hold on. Here we go. This is now the root chakra.
What's that you're putting on top?
This is the herb salad.
Delicious.
And I'm making these
love
look like
it.
kind of pretty.
It's gorgeous.
Debatable. Oh, gracias. And just kind of like this little dressing we made with some fucking, herbs. All right. Are you guys ready to mange?
Yeah.
All right. Let's start sitting down. Do we have napkins and stuff?
Yeah, we
Let's
got
get
napkins.
that going. I need to make my plate as well.
Hey, Chris. Chris came upstairs to eat dinner with us. We're going to listen to more Talking Rings while we eat, guys. We're going to have like a disco
There's
dinner.
The table. Maybe let's just put the music on while we do this, guys.
Okay.
I just wiped the table off, so it should be pretty clean. I know. Do you guys want to wash it one more time? Why don't we wipe the table off
Okay.
one more time? Hold on
What
one
is
sec.
this called when you like eat dinner with people on the internet? There's a name for this that like. Yeah,
Mukbang.
mukbang. Exactly. Now it's a mukbang.
Tasty time mukbang.
Yeah.
So it shows up in the algorithm.
Oh,
That's true.
Allison's
Here,
over
can you
here
guys
with
wipe
the
this off real
Zoomer
quick?
fucking
Fuck.
insight. The Zoomer
Wait, no, thank you.
knowledge. She's like, get it showing up on the. I'm technically a millennial.
But you're like,
I'm on the edge. I'm on the edge.
But in your soul, you're a millennial.
I know.
yeah, I know. Yeah.
Here you guys
I'm an
go.
old young.
Let's
person.
run these to the table behind Chris who's wiping.
Here's the difference between the 90s, like, baby.
Let's make 5 spaces.
That's true.
You guys, one more here. And then forks and knives for everybody. I'm going to drop them, just spread them out. You know how to do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me get one more napkin. Okay, wait. Let me put on tunes so you don't hear us like narrating us setting the table.
Yeah.
Like we're all
This is
talking to
biblical.
ourselves
Jesus
right now.
Christ.
Okay, that's enough.
All right. Here, I'll start it. Oh God. Hi everyone. This is Shari's cute little butt. Hi. Are we on this camera? Hi. What's happening? Oh, there it is. Okay. All right, guys, we're about to have tasty time. I guess this is referred to more generally on the interwebs as mukbang. Mukbang. So we're gonna eat and listen to some tunes to bake to. This is the crew: Chris, Maggie, Allison, Cher Bear. I'm back. Wave. And I'm Mama D. We're gonna eat. The pulled pork is still simmering away. I'm gonna turn that off soon, pull it apart, and reduce the sauce like I mentioned. Other than that, this is the root chakra, fucking kale. I hope you enjoyed my classy classics. Guys, I hope you enjoy. Cheers. Thank you guys for a really nice show. Thank you guys for watching, who's ever at home. Write us with any questions or ideas or collaborators suggestions. And yeah, have a good tasty Tuesday.
Nothing matters right now. Look at you. Just look at you. Like a moth drawn to fire. Be careful you don't burn yourself. Be careful you don't burn yourself.
Hello, hello. I'm so alone. All I hear is my echo. Hello, hello. I'm so alone. All I hear is my echo. Yo, yo, yo. Hello, hello. I'm so alone. All I hear is my echo. Hello, hello. I'm so alone. All I hear is my echo. Here we go. You can't see me without a telescope. Let it go. I've been meaning to set a better tone. I've been rolling just like a rolling stone. The way they wanna know, you would swear I was a centerfold. No, I don't know, I just might be. Fight me, I ain't going lightly. I keep my shit tight. I be riding around solo, ear to the ground. Y'all know when I do it, leave you clueless, but y'all be bound to follow. I'm on the go like the road runner. Whole summer spent on a fence. Check the stance, you no chance. Joyless dance. If you think you don't like living life, bring weapons. I got hands, but you best recognize Jesus tried, Jesus cried, all the people crucified. Jesus Christ, I'm the realest guy ever since Jesus died. I'm just trying to reach the sky. I'm just trying to be the fly. Why would you not if you had what I got? Yeah. Hello, hello. I'm so alone. All I hear is my echo. Hello, hello. I'm so alone. All I hear is my echo. Yo, yo, yo. Hello, hello. I'm so alone. All I hear is my echo. Hello, hello. I'm so alone. All I hear is my echo. In my own lane like I'm bowling. Best believe that I'm holding. The world's so cold. All I know, I don't wanna grow olden. What you know about goals? What you know about foes? I got so many of those who'd rather see me dead than on my toes. Why I go so hard it don't matter if I'm all alone. Someone got to pave the road. Someone needs to build a home. When in Rome, I act like me on the streets, on TV. What you see is what you get. Don't expect nothing less till I die. I advise you try to fly as high as I, cause I've seen sights with my own eyes that brought on frights that you can't fight. Still I push with all my might to try to make it through the night. There's been times it got so dark that I thought I would lose my life, or even worse, lose my mind. I've been hurt 1,000 times. My heart broke, I had to find all the pieces in my rhymes. I did 100 songs, 100 days. I got more than 100 ways to say it's okay, it's my fate to be this great. Yeah. Hello, hello. I'm so alone. All I hear is my echo. Hello, hello. I'm so alone. All I hear is my echo. Yo, yo, yo. Hello, hello. I'm so alone. All I hear is my echo. Hello, hello. I'm so alone. All I hear is my echo.
Pour me another glass of that trash, of that crass. I wanna lay out on my ass and my splash. That's the fact. The only thing that I ask is you dash to your phone to let my mother know her only son took his own. I don't want y'all to do her like the mother in La Bamba. No, she was in the backyard hanging up wet clothes. All she knew was that Richie's on the road getting dough till she heard the death announcement on the radio. Oh no, how sad would it be if my mom opened the gram and she saw a pic of me and she's feeling hella proud, so she goes to leave a comment and she sees that the caption reads R.I.P. Prince Arfie, and she's not sure if it's a joke, so she scrolls and the next.
You guys, this, oh my God, it's so loud. Wow, I feel like we're in an amusement park.
That's the other thing that, like, for some reason, vocal, like, 150 to 250 hertz. Like,
Whatever.
So fucking loud
It's
on
being a
speakers.
bitch.
I don't
But
know
you guys,
why.
this was so fun tonight. Thank you so much. I'm glad you guys all have empty bowls. You like the kale? It was good? So good. What about you? You don't like kale. You ate it.
It's fucking good kale.
Oh my God. Let me see. She's going there.
I'm still going.
We were like postulating that you have that like that off switch for the brassica. Remember I was reading about that earlier? It was so interesting.
That was it.
But you're able to eat it, man. Look at this.
Look at that.
Oh my God. Yo, you guys, I'm not paying her to do that. I swear.
She's not.
What do you think of your kale?
I think it's great. It's very acidic, but it has to be because kale is disgusting and you need every digestive aid you can get when
Yeah,
you eat it.
You redeemed her for sure.
Aw.
She was a nasty bitch before.
Yeah, I have a
Not
bunch
the
of
good
versions.
kind.
Thank you. I have a lot of versions of this. We'll learn all of them together.
Person goes, he'll be missed, bless his soul. And someone else replies, fuck that guy, he was an asshole. I'm glad he died, and his music was trash, yo. Like reckless, no death wish, but it's definitely on my checklist. I'm desperate for an exit from this pain that I've been dragged with. I keep on looking for reasons to keep on moving and breathing. Been bleeding from inside of me since I was like 7. Never forget that day, even if I tried. Standing on a bridge about 60 feet high. Since then there ain't been a day, not one day that's gone by that I didn't fantasize about suicide. In my dreams I see knives, I see ropes, I see the car
They're kind of like
drove off a cliff
herbs,
on the
leafy
wrong
herbs,
side
like
of the
cilantro
road.
or
There's a
parsley. I
train
think
that's
that's the
delayed,
are you
cause I
making?
took a leap of faith.
She's
that
looking
it
at me.
would take
No,
me away.
cilantro.
Not like what happened to Dominique. I'm glad that she's here.
Yeah,
Cause
that's what we're
it's
talking
that
about.
she'd rather be, but anyone who feels like they'd rather leave, I'm rapping these words to let you know we don't have to claim this world. And if you
Next week on tacos, I have to hold back the cilantro for you.
I also just like shame too much, so I need to myself.
You don't have to be ashamed.
What, so you just swallow it and eat cilantro even though you like eat it?
You know what I'm really different.
That day I had a really triggering day, and I walked.
Who can turn that down?
Even though what I had done was really violent and crazy and tragic, no one made me feel bad about what I had done, and everybody really did sense me.
So fluid. Do you like cilantro, Chris? Yeah, it's like either you love it or you hate it. It's so
I didn't used to like it or parsley, and now I like it. But I don't know that it was because it tasted like soap. I don't remember
I don't
that.
get the soap flavor.
It's a whole chemical
not
thing.
even like oh, I don't like this. It's like,
It tastes like
oh,
soap.
there's just soap in my mouth.
Yeah. Yeah.
The first time I had it, I didn't like it. I thought it was chewy taste.
Yeah.
Super, like sharp. But when it's used like in the right way, like in a good taco,
Yeah. Yeah. It's from time.
Your sinuses, right? I love things that clear your sinuses, like cilantro, wasabi.
Little party with a hottie and a shotty. Don't nobody start no roddy. Don't be saying more than hottie. Don't be looking at me funny. Don't be looking at the
It's a vegetable. This is from My Blue Valentine with Steve Martin and Rick Moranis, like way back in the day, 80s maybe. And it's like the story when Goodfellas, Scorsese's movie ends, and that guy and Karen are in witness protection out in the middle of nowhere. And instead of it being like a Scorsese movie, it's like a comedy starring Steve Martin who's playing like an Italian guy. Love it. Relocated. So he's in the middle of nowhere in the supermarket. He's like, do you have any arugula? And the guy's like, well, wait, I don't know what that is, sir. He's like, it's a vegetable. And it's just like a little cutaway, and it's fucking great. It's like, I can't even think about arugula without that line. We'll watch it one night. We're gonna do a Sunday bake one night. One of our themes is I want to do spaghetti and meatballs, and we'll also do like a nice vegan pomodoro and like a little more complicated sauce too for the vegans. And we're gonna watch Goodfellas and then My Blue Valentine.
Everybody think that they know what the problem is. If you think it's me, then I'm gonna guarantee. If you try to fix this, you're gonna end up 6 feet underneath. I won't lie, I'm a really nice guy. I don't wanna have to fight. I just want a nice time. I just wanna get high.
The term to describe the sharpness of cilantro and arugula.
They never. They have like peppery tones. I know I don't have any. Otherwise, I'd be like, hold on. Yeah. Well, tangy as fuck. Citrus. Cuts the fat. Acidity. Yo, we're gonna have so much. The taco episode is written. It's good. Come. Oh.
If you don't have a menu, you already do it.
No, what we're gonna do is make tortillas
set up,
and I kind of want to.
just enough money.
Yeah, I kind of
to
want
afford a
you
car,
guys to be
pay for your
doing like
kids,
a station,
a house,
because
and
the
be on
theme
tour
next
for the
week
rest of
is
your life.
Gertrude's
Die
dining, so it's this idea of
It's like boxing.
mentorship. So I have my friend, but she has stage fright. She doesn't want to do it. I wonder, are we live right now? Can they hear me? Oh. I'm gonna turn my mic off.
You think that you know everything, but you don't know what I've been through. I'm sure you had to deal with stuff, but everything's not about you. I'm picking up pieces now, I'm looking at leases now, I'm making it easy on you, just to leave me alone. I'm just so goddamn young, I can't get stuck in some assuming position, igniting ignition. I just can't see myself with you, and there is nothing you can do. I just can't see myself with you, and there is nothing you can do. moving on. It's been so long, I've been so strong, but I can't act like nothing's wrong. Cause long before I wrote this song, the love was gone, and now I'm out here on my own. But it feels more like home. I'm making bread overseas like Josephine. I'm doing what I need like a fiend on your knees, telling me to hold you please. Can't you see? I'm just trying to do what's best for me, even if that makes us enemies. Yeah. I just can't see myself, see myself, see myself with you. And there is nothing that you can do. I just can't see myself, see myself, see myself with you. And there is nothing that you can do. Yeah, can't tell me nothing, baby. 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 You can't tell me nothing. I just can't see myself, see myself, see myself with you. And there is nothing that you can do. I just can't see myself, see myself, see myself with you. And there is nothing that you can do. I'm just trying to get my name out. Haters trying to blow my flame out. Ever since a nigga came up, they've been trying to get me down. I'm just trying to get my name out. Haters trying to blow my flame out. Ever since a nigga came up, they've been trying to get me down. I've been rocking, I've been rolling. I know I'm the one that's chosen. Everybody trying to hold them. You think that my skin was golden? I'm just trying to make a name. I'm just trying to use the days to their greatest potential. I'm talking every single way. Baby, don't wait for the me you met yesterday. You should know I don't play. You should know I already changed. You should know I keep on moving, even when they try refuting. Cause it's proven if I do it, then it's gonna get included. So it seems history, it repeats. Should've been fuck with me. You got time, or maybe baby you don't. I'm not saying that you won't, I'm just saying you might die. Either way to me it's fine. Meanwhile, I'm just trying to get my name to a place where it can't be touched. Top shelf, that kind of thing can't be rushed. I've dwelled in the belly of the beast. Now I'm the one that eats. You can see all the receipts. I'm just trying to get my name out. Haters trying to blow my flame out. Ever since a nigga came up, they've been trying to get me down. I'm just trying to get my name out. Haters trying to blow my flame out. Ever since a nigga came up, they've been trying to get me down. Aristotle, full throttle, Michelangelo and Marvel. What a marvel, Wolverine. I'll never die for me scream my own name like Frida Kahlo with pain. Cleopatra, Margaret Thatcher, Coca-Cola, Arm & Hammer, fuck a brain, fuck a sham. I'm just tryna have my plan on a grand scale, fuck the brand. Moses the impart a damn, Ansel Adams with the bigger picture, Rockefeller figures. All my niggas need it just as much as Edith Piaf did. Can't stop, won't stop like Diddy and the family. Victory is all I seek, stomping in my Nikes. Martin Luther King to a king like Selassie. Popping champagne with my posse. I'm just trying to get my name on the page, make it stay like a blood clot. Bob Marley level fame, same substance. Get my people out exchange, pinky and the brain. Different day, same thing. I'm just trying to get my name out. Haters trying to blow my flame out. Ever since a nigga came up, they've been trying to get me down. I'm just trying to get my name out. Haters trying to blow my flame out. Ever since a nigga came up, they've been trying to get me down. I'm just trying to get my name out. Haters trying to blow my flame out. Ever since a nigga came up, they've been trying to get me down. I'm just trying to get my name out. Haters trying to blow my flame out. Ever since a nigga came up, they've been trying to get me down. Baby, tell me please, are you listening? Can you see these wheels? Are they clean? Are they glistening? Am I moving fast? Is it real or illusion? Had a dream I crashed and